What up, YouTube? We are back playing Cody's. It's Cody's Friday. We have a lot of people in this lobby today. We have Junkyard, myself, Ozza, Apple, and Greg versus Z, Base Trade, Minx, Kara, and Lahu. I don't know if I know who Minx is. I think I know a Minx. I don't know if it's the same Minx. I played with a Minx on like Among Us like 5 years ago. Also, that is actually terrifying to say out loud that was 5 years ago. Like, all of like the Among Us people I met, like in my brain, all the Among Us, like, there's like before Among Us and after Among Us in time. You know what I mean? All of the like after Among Us people in my head are like new friends or like new people I've met recently. That was 5 years, was 4.5, but like 5 years ago. EAU and AAU, exactly. It's like, no, that was half a decade ago. Bro, it's so gross. Obviously, it was like September, October of 2020, so it's like 4.5 years ago technically, but you know what I mean. That is crazy to think about. And either way, I don't know if it's the same Minx or not, so we'll find out. I'm gonna undeafen and say hi to people. There's a lot of people deafened still, but I will go say hi.
Yeah, you know, you have like audio jungle like pop up every 15 seconds.
Oh my god, that's so
Audio
funny.
jungle.
That is so funny.
Look, Kevin McLeod's gonna be at the top of my Spotify rap.
I was gonna say hi, but there's a lot of people talking,
yeah.
so maybe I'll just.
And Seaberg 1000. Actually, you know what? There are copyright claims with that.
Yeah, no, I've had problems with Seabug.
Yeah, it's always like when I post Codenames on video, on YouTube, I'll get a copyright notice, but I just fix that by taking out the music of YouTube system. Because it's usually only like one song per video.
Hmm?
Oh, blue is up.
Codenames?
Vacation.
I'm on red teams. This does not apply to
Northern Canada vacation.
Take a vacation to France. You can see the Mona Lisa. You could vacation to a castle. So true. Oh wow, you just clicked it.
You sleep.
Insta-locking Igloo on vacation is insane.
True.
Am I crazy?
Spend
Sorry,
all
I
day
love
in the
that
hotel
Minx
room.
didn't even unmute to
Yeah,
click.
Minx is just like,
went
yes,
for
this.
it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the first time I played this. I like missed
never played Codenames?
completely there. Just fucked it up right away.
Do you want a rundown? Do you like do you know the concept of the game?
I know. We get a clue and we choose it. I didn't realize that clicking immediately did that though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, just don't press the yellow button with the hand. You can press the card though.
I get the basic premise. I didn't realize I couldn't click.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're
If
good.
you go
It's
somewhere really
fine.
hot, you'll
I
sweat.
was thinking that as well.
You can send a
Vacation.
postcard from a destination.
Okay, well let's think. Why did Lahu pick vacation instead of like travel? You know.
I wonder what kind of vacation Lahu likes.
Lahu's like,
she
"Oh, I
does
wanted
like going
such
on
a
a
better
beach
one."
or touristy vacations. Does she want to go somewhere cold?
Well, I
I feel like
think
sleep might be good.
I
'cause
think
it's like a
sleep
vacation and
is
not
more
exactly
travel than
resting.
vacation.
But I think
Wait,
Mona
what?
Lisa is a good one.
I
So maybe they went vacation to get away from sleep.
I agree. Never mind.
Calculated, I'm sure.
Mona Lisa.
logic
Mona
there.
Lisa. Mona
Mona
Lisa.
Lisa.
Probably
Great song,
castle,
Junk.
sleep.
Yes.
Go on vacation to the UK where Apple lives?
Hmm.
Oh. Apple
know.
also went on vacation recently.
They call it
Apple
holiday.
went on a staycation.
Thank you,
Staycation.
Junk.
There you go.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it,
she
man.
went. Yeah.
That is
It
so
is a
based.
holiday.
A staycation.
even with our history being Canada, what it is, I've never felt more betrayed by the French right now.
Swamp
Wait, what
Florida.
happened?
I was gonna
What
say
happened to
no one's
French down
going
the
on vacation
Mona
to a
Lisa
swamp,
was
but
swamp.
Florida.
We got the guess wrong.
You'll get lots of those. You'll get a lot
going
of
through the
those.
Louvre on vacation just sounds
The
stressful.
Louvre. The
Wait, did
Louvre.
you
I
guys
like
went
the
there?
Louvre. Yeah, we
I've
went
never been to
to
France.
TwitchCon France.
Yeah.
One day I'll go to France.
Some
I've
of
never
us
been there.
did.
Yeah.
France is great. I did not go see the Mona Lisa when I was there. That's next trip.
The line
Yeah, I
too
saw it
long.
like 15 years ago.
Well, you just now.
Yeah.
Where was TwitchCon? You just got back from it, right? Where was it?
Hmm?
What?
Yeah, Carter, did you go to
No, I-
TwitchCon?
Oh no,
or
I went to the Minecraft premiere
Yeah, the
in
Minecraft
London.
part, yeah.
Oh, in London.
Minecraft movie premiere. Yeah, they didn't do a premiere in
That's
LA. Only London.
Oh.
So weird.
I thought that was really strange. Yeah, like that was the
Wait,
global
I wonder-
premiere.
I
Sorry,
wonder
you
if he did it
traveled.
for like the like Swedish Mojang people.
Maybe.
It might be. Maybe that's just more because it's
So-
like international.
Pointy.
Pointy.
Ooh.
Pointy. Pointy.
Laser pointer.
Mm-hmm.
Strike.
Grass is kind of pointy.
Laser.
Grass is
needles.
pointy.
Needles.
Needle is
Needles. Yes.
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Wait, I think it's
yes,
just.
also
yes,
Wait, I think we got
scorpion.
it. Surely.
Is strike? I'm not sure about strike.
Yeah.
I'm
I
unsure
took
about
my name
laser.
off.
Loki.
Grass.
But laser pointer.
I get like pointer, like points.
I like needle. Wait, we got 4 though.
Pointy.
I like, yeah,
Love
grass
the
and
word
needle and
pointy.
scorpion are stronger.
I guess a blade of grass could be pointy.
I'm on the board.
They are. I
Yeah.
mean, they are.
You do
they
get
are
rather pointy with
Scorpion.
lasers.
Like,
I mean, I got scorpions in the
like,
back.
I
you know, but
think-
they're not in my backyard. But
I
think
think
laser's a
Castle
good
will be
one.
theirs, but there's a world where Castle's ours. If it comes back, the little watchtowers and
Yeah,
Hold on.
I
stuff.
agree.
Like,
hold on.
I
Don't
was
click on
just
anything
wondering
yet.
if grass was theirs.
oh,
What a blade of grass, though.
Vacation,
be
you touch
vacation?
grass. I don't know.
No,
I was wondering.
I just grass like
yeah.
is the actual pointy thing, right?
Well, what else would be pointy here? A post? A post could be
You
pointy.
do say blade of grass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you do. I'm gonna go laser.
Unless
Alright.
that
Or
unless
do you
grass
wanna
is
go
actually yours, then no, it's not right.
Well, I think
Wait,
it's
what about-
actually ours.
But what about a post, like a lamp post, or not a lamp? Yeah,
mean,
on
they
the top
do.
of a lamp post, or
I guess.
I mean,
just
a
think of
fence
wooden
post,
posts.
like a fence post, a security fence post. They got points on the top of those things.
I just. Ooh. I
But
would pick
lasers are
grass
so
over that,
pointy.
but that's
Laser
okay.
point.
Yeah, laser pointer. Wait, true.
laser
Get real
pointy.
pointy with those things.
That's why I was so sure that Ozza was onto something there. Oh, okay. Okay.
Greg probably just didn't think about that, and he's like, "Oh
Well,
no!"
that's also the Y on the end. If it was just point or pointer, then sure, pointy. That's okay. I'm
get
not
real
seeing
pointy
anything
right
else
now.
though. I'm gonna be
Real
honest.
pointy.
I mean, maybe battle, maybe like
Hmm.
spears and like I don't know. Yeah, I'm not seeing much else though. There's a lot of things on here that straight up aren't pointy. To be honest. I think grass would have been safer. What's hi, Vicky? I think the reason they didn't go grass is because they were worried that it was blue team's card for vacation, but I think grass was pretty safe.
Hello.
Everyone just stopped talking. I don't know.
I thought my Discord broke, and then, like, you just got so quiet.
I think we're all theorizing our thoughts out loud too much.
Yeah, we're all flaming Greg right now. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
I just have these moments where I just don't know what to say.
That's okay.
Aw.
It's okay.
You don't have to have something to say all the time. Sometimes we can just
Yeah.
listen.
Most streamers are just supposed to yap nonstop. to be fair. I was just thinking about the because like the Mona Lisa is just so tiny and the queue's so awful, and then it's all yellow and aged really grossly, and they need to like preserve it better. But you can just go see in Madrid, like one of his students painted like an exact replica that's really, really like close to what the actual original should have looked like, and you can still see the eyebrows and stuff.
Huh.
It's pretty
Oh
cool.
wow.
I'm
So
sad
that
they
one's
haven't
been
done
sort
a
of better
TwitchCon.
preserved
I
in a
can
way.
Google the Mona Lisa right now.
Oh my god.
You can
I'm
also
sad they
do
haven't
that.
done like
Are
a
you gonna
TwitchCon
make
in
an
Spain.
NFT
Yeah.
of the Mona
You look up
Lisa?
the Prado Mona Lisa, and it's like a study done by his student. And that's
Oh,
what it-
I like
that's
that
what
one
it sh-
better.
Yeah, that's what it should look like if it wasn't all aged horribly in
Prado
yellow.
Mona Lisa.
I wouldn't know.
So this is a dumb question, but are NFTs still a thing people are doing, or do those fall off?
I think so, but
think
not as
so.
popular.
I hope they fell
remember
off.
looking it up a while ago, and it was like they're just basically dead. Yeah.
I always just saw them as such a scammy
What a
thing.
clue.
Yeah, no, there was a scammy thing, and then like all
One
of a
year
sudden
they were the
turned
future
out
of
to be a
art, the
scam.
next year everyone got rug pulled. It's surprising how that works.
Oh my
Okay.
god, did you hear about the Hawk
This-
Tuah girl outcome thing?
Oh my god,
What
what a
What?
sentence.
happened?
Apparently the
Battery?
FCC or whatever
Apple.
found nothing wrong with what she did.
Swan.
Wait, what did she
Oh.
do?
She rug pulled everybody.
And like, you know, how many is
this?
this? You know what I mean? Because like,
right.
obviously,
Coin,
who
whatever
wants
it's called.
the 3 vacations to get clicked?
So
But,
like, she's getting called out for it in a call.
Stardew
and
Valley
basically
can have
just
damn
says,
near
"Alright, well, I'm
everything.
sleeping, goodbye, guys." And just leaves
the
in the middle
holes
of
in
getting called
the
out.
skull
And
cabin,
then, like,
the
disappears for
swamp
5
with the
months or
slime jacks
something.
and stuff.
And then comes back and announces like,
Oh,
"Yep, the
grass,
SEC
obviously grass that
investigated
is.
us and found no
But
wrongdoing,"
for
or
like
some, you know, crap
breeding
like that.
animals, the train track up at the top, battle in the
Okay, I'm just kind of
mines.
clicking things related to Stardew Valley.
Bench is
thought
more of a
that holes
chair,
are
but
in
like,
Stardew
well,
Valley.
there's a bench
Yeah,
that
benches
Penny
everywhere
sits
in
on,
Stardew
but like,
Valley
you know,
and
I'm
the
thinking
town
the
and
chair where you
You
get
can
past
also-
the
you can also
log,
riz up
battery
literally
packs from
everyone in
lightning
the
rods,
game.
apple
That's
trees.
true.
So I can't say it's not
Oh.
rail.
Why did you pick sweat?
Well, I mean,
by the
there's
way,
also
Steve?
a train in the game.
Oh well, I mean, there's
Actually, that's it. Rail.
Trains of money.
Sleep.
I
Okay,
just
so
want it to be known that I am
Fence posts?
fucking dying right now laughing. So.
Okay, so I like apple, sleep, and grass the most right now.
I think
I hope
Apple
grass
is
is
the
ours
best.
because what is pointy otherwise?
Stop
can do
telling Apple to go
apple.
sleep in grass. Apple, stay here.
Apple.
I think sleep
What?
next.
Don't worry.
Well,
I'll
actually, no.
lead.
I think grass. Yeah.
Please be
Grass?
ours. Please be ours.
Yeah.
Please be ours.
Oh,
Thank
it
God,
was
thank
green.
God.
It was grass.
Let's go.
I was gonna worry what else is pointy because I was running out of ideas.
Well, Greg sometimes like I think feels peer pressured to add an extra thing. Like I don't even know if we have a 4th. I don't know what it would be.
That's your read.
I think it's.
Let's
I
keep it,
think it's
let's go with
post. I think
it's
post.
I think
it's
just
post.
I
inherently
think
Might be could be
post-
battle,
I think post
Battles are
and
pointy.
battle are reasonable. Yeah.
rail. Those are the only 3 that could potentially be
Yeah,
pointy in
rails-
any way. I think.
If it's like rails, like yeah, like iron. I don't know.
I would say they're not pointy.
No.
Yeah,
think
I
it's
don't think
post.
they are either. I'm thinking like a rail, like a handrail kind of thing, but I don't really
Okay.
think they're pointy either.
Okay.
And then battle because stabby with the
Spears
pointy
and
end.
things,
And I
yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
A spear or a bayonet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. And post, I see what Junk is saying about post strike. People put their thing on initially and then took it off. So
Sherlock
Chicken
likes
nugget.
to be
Chicken
sharp.
nugget, barbecue sauce.
Mustard
that's
sauce,
true. That's true.
barbecue
'Cause
sauce.
His brain is pointy.
What? Why?
Leaving barbecue
honey
sauce and
mustard.
mustard, you're going chicken nuggets
Well,
too.
Well,
Or
honey
is there
mustard.
something else? It's gotta
Wait,
be,
that
right?
He'd just say
Gotta be a way
salt.
of
He'd just say like
linking them.
condiment.
Yeah, you'd
right?
think
Yeah,
condiment,
you
right?
just say
And
condiment.
chicken
Yeah.
nuggets is not a
Hello.
viable clue, Greg.
That's definitely a proper noun.
We have
That
this
is
same
not a
exact
proper
issue
noun,
with
Greg.
Greg literally every time.
It's food. It's a proper noun.
Oh my god, what was the last
not a
one?
proper
Lucky,
noun.
lucky something. It was like
Greg,
Irish.
Oh, Lucky Strike was the one we were
Lucky
talking
Strike.
about.
Watch or something. Irish
those are chicken
wristwatch.
McNuggets. Those are McNuggets.
Alright, we'll,
that would be the correct clue. You have to put the mick in there. You
we'll
gotta put the
pretend there's
mick
an
in there.
MC there.
Okay, it's
Okay.
McNuggets.
Get him out of the building. Illegal clue. Game over.
It would have to deal with McDonald's. It would have to be relevant to McDonald's.
I'm having McDonald's right now, and it is their chicken.
This is just like the
nuggets.
fucking watch thing. What the hell was that watch? Irish wristwatch?
Yeah, that was it. Irish
wristwatch.
wristwatch.
That was it.
It
Wait, what's the conversation? I was on the
Greg,
phone.
would you capitalize the C and in chicken nuggets if you messaged it to me?
Yes.
No, you would not. Don't even lie to me. Don't even lie to me.
He probably wouldn't
What are we
capitalize
saying?
anything,
I will
but
show you other times I've capitalized chicken nuggets. I capitalized the first letters.
Wait, what's the problem here? What did I miss?
Chicken nuggets is an illegal clue.
Get him out of here.
I don't know what the
Oh,
other
this
thing
an
is.
illegal? Is this an illegal clue?
It's more than one word and not technically a proper
We're
noun.
pretending
Oh.
this isn't
I get the angle that Apple's saying, but I think that's theirs now.
Well, no, barbecue
This is
sauce.
serious code names.
Well, honey mustard.
It's-
Why
there's
are we
no
not doing
point.
honey
There's no
mustard?
point.
on
He wouldn't link 2 sources with chicken
why
nuggets.
wouldn't he
as
just
the
do
clue.
condiment? Why wouldn't he do?
Well, maybe
food?
because
Not
maybe
mustard,
because he's
but I
eating
don't want
McDonald's right now
anything
and
else.
he's
Look on the
enjoying
br-
his
this
chicken
just-
nuggets.
This just means Lahu gets to
I
do a
don't-
questionable clue as well.
Yeah, Lahu, you get to be questionable now.
It's
Am I
so fair.
crazy?
Finally, I
Yeah,
have
like,
the permission I've been waiting years
I don't
for.
think mustard is a super common dipping sauce for chicken nuggets.
Why is
I
chicken
wouldn't have
nuggets?
mustard
Honey
with
mustard?
Chicken
nuggets.
nuggets is a thing. Why
I
is
think
it
it's a
that?
common thing. I
Would
don't
you
think mustard and
capitalize chicken nuggets in a sentence, Junk?
No,
Then it's not a
That's
proper
the
noun,
rule.
and thus it is illegal.
but it's a noun though.
You know, I sometimes
It's
call
not a
hash brown a
proper
chicken
noun.
nugget.
What's
It's
it?
not a
So
proper
like,
noun,
if
John.
that's his nickname, I would capitalize both of them.
I can't
mean,
believe
you
a
would know better
clue
than
of
I
2
would.
has
I
driven us so
wouldn't.
crazy.
It has to be the name of something or a title. And chicken nuggets is not the name of
Can't see
something
anything
or a
else
title.
chicken related.
But I thought didn't McDonald's? Did they not?
If he said
claim that?
chicken McDonald's chicken McNuggets TM, that would be okay.
Let's go mustard. I'm over it.
I think it's honey
I
mustard.
don't- I
There's
don't
not a
think
word
that's a
when
good
he does 2 condiments!
There's nothing else.
Why did he do chicken nuggets then?
Because he's eating his nuggies and he's having fun.
And there's honey mustard
questionable
in my
clue, we
refrigerator.
get points. You'll have the seat.
Can we survey the group?
press
Who here
that.
eats their chicken nuggets with
I thought he said
mustard?
press
I'm a
it.
vegetarian.
Honey
No,
mustard,
I said
man.
don't
Honey
I
mustard.
said don't press laser, and you didn't listen, so I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
give
it's
a
true.
shit.
It's
Hey,
true.
can I just take a second to say I love my
Okay, this is
blue
a bad
teammates.
combination for a team.
Yeah, because Apple and I always
guys.
butt heads.
Look,
Apple and I
the
always
turntables
butt
have
heads.
turned.
We do.
Happy meal.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, I like that.
Happy
That's
mail.
Female workers.
I don't know about this one.
I don't even know what
Why
this
are they
means.
so happy though?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because
They're
they're
going-
getting
I feel like they go on strike all the
They
time.
get strike too.
Yeah,
They
I
have
think they go on
vans,
strike all the time.
Well,
drive
no,
around
well,
in
but they're
vans.
happy,
What
so
makes
they
them
don't
happy?
go on
They have a
strike.
ball. They maybe have a
Okay, they're
ball.
not they are happy.
I think the point is that
they getting
because they're
railed?
happy, it's
Sorry.
not strike.
They're having a ball in the mailroom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, can I ADHD click posts?
Do it.
Do it.
That would be too weird not to have.
It's
Happy
true.
mail workers.
Well, what? Okay, what about Stardew Valley? What have we missed for Stardew Valley?
Yeah, this first round has gone crazy.
There is a swamp. Isn't that
Is
where the
battery
witch lives?
ours for battery
Maybe, I think
chicken,
it's a
and it's
castle
not
or
battery for
something.
Stardew Valley? Because like I get the angle,
I, had
I get
sweat
it.
clicked
Why
just
did you do
because
sweat?
it's hard work.
I
So
thought
it's
Greg
like
was
it's
just a
blood, sweat,
simple
and
man.
tears.
Fields and
He was
stuff,
like, I'm
yeah.
eating my
Yeah.
chicken
I can see
nuggies.
Van like a
They're pretty good.
You have like that
I think
energy.
that's
I'm
like
you
a
feel,
sauce
so you're
mustard.
tired.
Mail Van
I
is a
was
good
taking
one.
Van for vacation earlier.
Oh, yeah,
too.
rail. Rail.
Oh, like a
Transporting
minivan or
mail.
like
know?
a camper van.
I don't know what the last one is.
Camper van for vacation
last
is
one
so
was short
safe.
hair.
Igloo,
I think so too.
sleep.
Clicker.
I don't think
Look
we've
at
spent
you.
enough time talking about though whether or not this is a proper noun.
No, this
That's
is
up to
in
the red
response
team,
to
I mean.
Greg's clue. I get a weird clue.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
just being
Why are they so
sarcastic.
damn happy though?
Yeah,
I'm
Well,
gonna
they're-
drink more
they're
caffeine,
happy.
so I understand sarcasm better.
They're happy, thus they are not
Nick.
striking. I think that's the point.
Okay.
So strike is off the table.
Well,
Yeah.
Or
We did
is
have,
this
like,
an
mail
illegal?
strikes
It's an
here,
illegal clue because they're
but-
getting
Yeah, we
If
have.
they're happy.
Isn't
that one
mail
back from
workers the
chicken nuggets being
equivalent of
illegal.
chicken
But like,
nuggets?
is this
Adding
like 3
happy
clues
means
in
that Greg
one?
should
Like
be able to add
happy,
an extra word to
or like-
Okay, Ozza, I'm gonna.
like
I'm getting really
like
pissed off at you.
all, and then mail for post, and
I
then
know you're doing
workers for
this on
strike.
purpose.
You know what I
was
mean?
told
Like,
to
is
be
it 3
weird. I
separate
was not
things?
given a word limit, so
Or-
Ozza can shove it.
Clue's so weird.
It's so weird. I don't know. I still
How-
think we
how
could.
about
It could be
castle?
Because
castle
post
from
and van
vacation,
could
yeah,
be
I
like
agree.
mail
if they're
workers,
happy mail
like
workers, maybe they're getting
like
paid enough and they
postman
can buy a castle.
or postwoman
Sure.
or
That makes
post
perfect
person,
sense. Yeah, it's
and
completely
they
rational.
have a van.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Wait,
guess not.
vacation wasn't
I guess
castle
not.
was the
either.
point, T.
What? What
Oh,
the hell was
yeah.
the vacation for?
Hogwarts,
Igloo,
yeah.
sleep makes
Hogwarts and-
sense.
and stuff.
Hogwarts is
Van and
fun,
sleep makes sense for
Very
vacation.
pointy
What the
castle.
fuck else is vacation?
England.
England.
Okay, so that would have been
Shit.
castle.
Sherlock Holmes
Alright.
did it.
It's Sherlock.
Right, come on, we can do this, guys.
The Battle of Hastings, 1066.
He knows all about 1066.
All right. Battle.
Yeah, it's because we're where
Okay,
we're
what's-
Sherlock.
months is crazy.
What's
That's right.
Greg going to think?
Oh, the
That's
British
right,
trains.
What would be the other? We have to think about this though. What would be the other chicken nuggets?
Yeah, I'm lost.
I
I'm so
don't
lost
know.
on that.
I-
Like
The
like
other
battery
thing-
chickens,
the
right?
other-
The only thing I was
You ever heard of the
confident
meat sweats?
on was that it was not mustard. That is the one thing I was super confident
I was
on.
getting overwhelmed.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait a
I was
minute,
getting
why were
overwhelmed.
you
I wanted the round to
confident?
end.
You
I
did
don't.
the
Why were you?
chicken
Wait, hold
nuggets
on,
for
hold
2
on.
dipping sauces is crazy.
Yeah, you would have put condiments.
Especially-
gonna
Well,
stop
yeah,
crying.
two dipping sauces and a
I
meat.
can't
What?
think of a single chicken place that does mustard.
Honey mustard. What do you mean?
Honey mustard.
Where's
but honey mustard's
KFC?
different from
Honey
mustard.
mustard dipping
Yes.
sauce.
Also,
Ozza, you're
KFC
taking an
does
L on this
have
one.
it.
You're taking an
Honey
L on this one.
mustard is everywhere here.
I got it. We were just talking about it. Kinder's honey mustard sauce is freaking the bomb.
I'm at
It is
Burger
so good.
King with my
Kinder's?
Burger
You mean the same
Queen.
company that makes Kinder
Can
Eggs
I
makes
get
honey
a
mustard
large
sauce?
fry?
They also have
What?
hot mustard.
I'm vegan, please, so don't put no cheese with a little honey mustard on the side.
What is this?
What is he saying?
Is he singing or is this how Jack talks
What
now?
is
Like,
this?
This is how he
Is it-
talks.
I just
did-
wanted this
did he
to
just-
stop. England
Wondering.
3.
I thought maybe he hit his head or something. I don't know.
I just don't think there's a world where you ask for mustard and expect to get honey mustard.
I'm gonna click battle.
You gotta
Mustard sauce
understand,
also
but in the
banned, like
game,
the
you
eggs.
could always in this game though, it's partials. There's a lot of partials of hints.
I'm clicking battle now.
Do whatever you
Don't
want.
stop me.
Nice.
Someone
it's
better,
not
someone better
battle,
stop
then-
me.
I don't have any.
It's
clue.
not battle?
Yeah.
I think I think
England is known
battery
for
might be
battles.
ours.
England's had so
Yeah,
many
it is.
battles.
They fought
It is,
everybody.
yeah.
That's their whole history. They just can't stop fighting.
Yeah, basically, right? Yeah.
All right, so let
And
me
they're
ask.
dicks to
I'm
the
about to start. I'm
Scottish.
about to start a new
That's their
one.
history.
All right, so let me ask with this my team. When I become the spy master, I'm going to ask a question. If we miss questions on a previous question, and the next question only has like 2, but I want to give you like 3 more openings for hypothetically other spaces. Do you want me to do infinity, or do you want me to do 5?
It
I
goes out
prefer-
the window no matter what you do.
I prefer infinite, but it's up to you.
It does. I'd
Well,
say
I-
infinity as well because otherwise
well,
they
If
that-
you say
well,
5, I'm gonna
well-
assume there's 5 things that relate to your current clue.
Right, and
too.
every team that I've played with has a different thought process. So I'm
Mhm.
asking my team as a courtesy to be
That's-
proactive
I mean-
here.
We'll do that. Junkyard.
Personally, if it's
Oh.
early in the game, I'll do the 5. If it's later in the game, I'll do infinite.
I do.
So
think it
Lahu
changes
gave us
the
Shrek
situation.
1. But the
Swamp.
thing is,
Miss Swoop.
It must
do we
be
have
swamp.
another clue that we were stronger on than others?
You guys have still got 4
Sweat?
vacations.
I had sweat, rail,
Hole. I feel like we were on sweat a lot, right?
maybe it's sweat. Oh God.
I'll
Because
go
you
with the
sweat on vacation and they work hard, so they're sweating.
Was it mail strike, was it?
I don't think so. That's why
I
they're
mean,
happy.
could have
They
been.
don't strike.
Maybe they're happy because they got the day off work. Because they're striking.
I think sweat's probably good.
Who
I think it fits
Okay.
for
Sweat.
all of the clues. Sweaty
Sweat.
mailman?
wants to click
Yeah.
it?
I'll click it.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
It's not.
I was just
Yeah, there wasn't a consensus on what the. Oh
but
God.
yeah,
there
I
wasn't
thought it was.
really.
I thought you were.
I
going
thought you
for
guys had
sweaty
it too.
balls.
Oh.
Sweat would have been. I would have thought maybe vacation. So yeah, that was fair.
Maybe it's rail. I feel like rail was the next strongest one.
My man really wants rail. He's
Wait, I feel like Rail's ours.
so much.
But yeah, it's so British.
British Rail. Yeah, maybe. Maybe
That's-
battery, like a Sultan battery. I don't
Is
know.
battery not
Well,
Stardew Valley?
also
I guess
thought
it's
battery.
not.
I
But
meant
maybe
ba-
we're
you
back.
do get
I
battery
thought
as
that was
well.
clue for
chicken.
England. I can't get off that.
I-
And
Well,
it's not
outside the
battle, it's
pub,
just
in it, a salt and battery. It's pretty crazy.
You've yeah,
Battery
outside
chickens.
the fish and chip shop too. Battery.
I think battery
fish.
chickens, we're
And
back.
chicken nuggets could maybe be like battered slightly. I don't know.
Mm. Okay, Kirk.
Do you like salt with your batteries?
He said England and not Scotland though, and they're the battered ones.
Yeah, but no, because like England 3 plus battery. You know what I mean? Like Sherlock, something, and then battery was our last one. Wait, I can't
Oh
count.
god, well we have 2. He can link 2.
Wait.
Sherlock-
Surely,
It
surely
was
this
3.
man
It was just 3.
Yeah, I can't count to 3.
can
That's my
link
fault.
2 words together.
He can.
Okay.
OBGYN. Is that
Okay.
a proper?
What?
I think this is some kind of pharmaceutical product.
Whatever. That's fine.
It was
I don't
England
care.
by birth.
I don't know how to spell. I don't know how to spell the proper word for it. So
Oh, Greg, I
This is
really
definitely
hope
a pharmaceutical product.
No, there's got to be you would
England
type
whole?
in-
Be sure to consult your doctor
genuinely
before
don't
taking
wanna
an
spoil
overture.
it.
Please
type in
no.
something else
Do you
for
mean the
birth
2
and
words obstetrician and gynecologist, Greg, that you're
Either
referring
or.
to, not the singular?
oh, is it not? Is it not one thing? Oh, I didn't know.
I mean, it's kind of like you can be both. I think it's typical you like put a little dash, right?
I always thought it was just gynecologist, and OBGYN just meant gynecologist. I don't know. I didn't know what the
You
OB
could
was.
have put so many
different,
other
but
words for this.
Obstetrics and gynecology are two
There's so
different
many
departments.
birth and whole. You can
They
just
are,
relate
but
that.
like you can. I allow it. I think.
I refuse that England hole is our
color.
color.
Oh yeah, they are different.
I think birth hole isn't easy to.
Maybe he's suggesting England is just.
Yeah, I think there's
mean,
another word for
sorta
birth
like-
hole as well.
like a financial.
I
hole
sort
or
of like
something.
birth hole. I sort of like
It's
it.
not what I would. It's not what he would write.
He'd write something else. He would write something
Yeah,
else.
he'd write vagina.
Okay, what else?
Um,
What I would have thought. Okay, all right. Okay, so if it's
Vagina
not
would
that,
work.
how does it link to chicken?
Cloaca.
Okay,
I
so
don't know.
We know ours isn't rail now because that's.
Do we
also
not?
a
Do
very
we?
obvious
Do we not
thing.
think strike was point? Did we ever figure out what the other pointy was?
Wait.
Was it not strike?
Pointy was castle.
How is that to do with an
Oh, yeah, castle, yeah.
OBGYN?
I don't
Oh,
think. I think
wait.
it could be to do with chicken nugget or England.
Well, okay. So wait. Hold on. Let's back up. So pointy, you say it was castle was pointy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now
So we
chicken
have-
we
We have one
we
for
have-
England, I think.
Did we
have
figure
one
out what
for
the second?
chicken
We
and
don't know what the
England.
chicken nugget is.
No, exactly.
It could be birth, but I don't know how.
One egg
Chicken-
maybe. I don't know. Chicken.
Yeah, I don't know.
birth?
So here's my thinking: is I'm thinking this, and this are all way too easy to link to birth.
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't think it's any of those three.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had OBG England. What was the other England one then?
Well, we got two more England ones.
That's what we're trying to.
I mean,
Well,
you think
including
maybe-
birth,
maybe
including
a
birth, yeah.
bench? I mean, are there how many? Are there benches?
We
You
do have benches here.
like,
I know.
Yeah, but hang on. But will Greg know that?
Like in the House of Commons, like is that what he means?
I don't know. I mean, has Greg been to England?
Are those benches on the left side or the right side of the sidewalk?
God damn it, Z! Shut up. That is funny though, Z. I'll give you that one.
How is it better than British Rail? How? Oh, help me.
There are rails in America.
You know, there's a ton of railways in England. We just played a game, and
Well,
there was
okay,
so many.
so I'm thinking vagina, sex, and sperm. Would be
We
the
played.
clues that
We
would
just
get
played a
different
game, and there was so much railroads in England. I was shocked.
Yeah, but Greg wouldn't be able to
Yeah,
help himself by saying an inappropriate clue to link birth and rail.
Yeah,
But
I thought we were still on England. Maybe
We
just
have,
give it.
this is a 2. I just don't know what it links to.
I don't know.
Should we do birth and just?
Yeah, we're gonna have to
double-check
find
that we're
out.
Actually,
Yeah.
crazy.
But
If it's not
remember-
birth, we're screwed. Okay.
But
Okay.
Apple, we
okay, we're not
played. Remember, we
completely
played GeoGuessr the other day, and we were in England,
Uh-huh.
and I was commenting how many railways there were.
There are a lot of railways in England.
Yeah,
thank God.
remember.
Do you remember
There
our
are. I mean,
conversation?
I agree. I agree with that. That's why I'm wondering how is the English clue not British Rail? But that would mean that Chicken Nuggets, second one, had to also have been rail, if not
Also,
birth.
that means that Greg has given this clue for birth and rail, which is
Okay, hear me out.
outrageous.
What if our second chicken nuggets was castle for White Castle? Do they do the chicken nuggets?
They do.
Let's think about it
You
for a
might be
second.
onto something,
Yeah,
Jack.
I like that.
Castle.
You
Oh
might
my
be
God,
onto
Jack.
something, man.
That is good, Jack.
And that's why he couldn't do McNuggets. That's why he couldn't do McNuggets.
They have chicken. Yeah, they do have chicken sandwiches there.
Do they?
100%. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah, they got they got the small burgers. What do they call those small burgers? What
Sliders.
are those things called?
They're like
Sliders.
sliders.
And they have chicken sliders there too.
Why are they called
Mm,
sliders, by the way?
I don't know.
Not a clue.
Slide right down the gullet. They're
Mm.
tiny, single
Mm.
bites.
Right down. Going right down.
Okay, so it's not. Okay, so Chicken Nuggets we can forget about probably then.
Okay,
it's
so
just
what-
England.
I think I
think-
between what bench, battery,
I'm
and
gonna,
disc.
I'm gonna say rail.
But
England.
Again,
Rails
I
are
might be wrong. I might be
England
wrong. I'm
disc.
just going.
Rails ours.
What the hell
Why
is an
would rail
England
be
disc?
yours?
Stardew Valley.
Wait, why would rail be hit? Oh,
Stardew Valley,
started.
Yeah, they have the train in Stardew Valley and the Minecraft.
Oh, I don't play that
I mean,
game.
you're on a bench when you get examined by an OBG. Well, kind of like a chair.
Okay.
Oh, a
Okay,
table, yeah,
England
yeah,
bench.
alright.
You know that would he be?
England?
Oh, like
thinking that
football, like
way?
football.
No,
Could
not
be
that
on the
kind of
bench. There's also, I was thinking like House of Common benches, but I'm really trying to stretch this clue to England. I don't
Guys,
see
let's go
anything
bench.
English.
Ah, the timer's on.
British Rail is the only.
It has to be
thing
Stardew
that
Rail.
I don't get
No,
how
maybe it's not.
But it's Stardew
but-
Rail and also
Fair
Rail
enough,
and
leave
Birth.
Stardew.
Surely.
And we
he
don't
gives a
think
different
it's
clue.
this.
No, but
We
yeah,
also
like
think he gives a different clue.
Yeah,
for the
Birth
whole
and
round
Rail.
ball. We think different clues.
it's Greg. You definitely would.
But
He would go there.
but what would he say for
He
birth
would.
and hole?
I can think of many clues for that
Okay.
one.
I regret my question. Let's move on.
It's
Let's
done.
say bench.
Oh
Let's say
my
bench.
God, I
Someone
gotta-
do it.
I
Someone do
so
it.
want to.
Alright.
You gotta.
Thank you guys
Do
for.
it.
Oh,
so much
thank
faith in me, by
God.
the way.
Oh my.
It was real.
It was rail, and Z said it every single round. Z
Wait.
said rail every
Was the
round.
logic there is that you riz up everyone in Stardew, therefore you can rail anyone in
no.
Stardew?
No, again,
There's a
there
train.
is a literal fucking
There's
a
train in
train.
the
I can
game.
say that.
Okay.
Okay,
Right
but I
answer for
was-
the wrong
I was
reasons.
on the ball when I said they're happy so they don't strike.
True,
That was
true.
very so, Kara. That was because you had given us the clue several weeks ago that was like we were supposed to hit strike, even like for postal strike. And I was like, okay, happy postal workers.
Yeah.
That might have been the longest round one we've ever had.
That really
That was
So
very long.
By the way, it
Rail was
wasn't
in
White
We're
Castle.
43 minutes in.
Vacation, Stardew Valley,
What was
and
it?
Happy Postal Workers.
It
That
wasn't
was
White Castle.
all three clues.
Burger King and or
Go.
McDonald's because they're the arches.
What was your chicken
Castle.
other clue?
Castle. I was helping you guys get Castle.
It was Castle, but not White
Yeah.
Oh, it
Castle.
was
not White Castle.
Castle.
Yeah.
Oh,
So not
okay.
McNugget is what we're
Oh.
saying.
No, any sort. Well, okay, the Golden Arches is their castle of McDonald's. I was going off
Okay.
of the whole thing with McDonald's because I was eating McDonald's.
Yeah.
I
I
want
didn't
to
want to come out and
say
say that.
I want to say
No one here is
Ray
sponsored
Kroc
by them.
described it as a church almost
Mm.
in that Founder movie.
That's a
Oh,
good
by the way,
movie.
I didn't
your
watch
mic
that.
is
I-
really
is that the
blown
one
out.
with,
That's a great movie. I
yeah,
love that.
Michael
The Founder.
Keaton.
Gain is really high.
It's
or
really
something,
good.
Maybe?
Yeah. No, I haven't watched that.
That's a
I heard
great
it's-
movie. I recommend that one.
Me too.
Basically, how we just kind of stole McDonald's, kind of
They
fucked
got it
over the
somehow.
original McDonald's brothers.
Yeah, they got it somehow out of there. Who were the original McDonald's brothers? They were like.
I can't remember the first names, but it was two brothers, and their last name was actually McDonald.
Yeah.
All I know is Ron
Is this
Swanson played one of
better?
them. Oh, it
So
sounds
yeah,
way
Ray
better.
Kroc.
Okay, sorry. I keep changing my desk setup, and I guess I bumped my gain there.
By the way, the Golden Apple Shake worth the
Z,
money.
do you want to reset the board?
Oh, the
Oh, I haven't
Minecraft
even
stuff.
really looked at the board.
And they're not the
Yeah, I'm
sauce
down
is
to
actually
reset.
spicy.
I haven't really looked at it. Do it.
It was just like it was going to annoy both of us. Every single word we had, each had I had string, you had rope.
I'm on the
like,
board,
it
so we
was
can't reset this
crazy.
one.
Guys,
Okay.
Hulk tour.
Oh, cool.
Is that a custom word? I don't know.
Poo poo.
What?
Hog.
Pee pee poo poo. That's a
That's
that's
just
a-
in there.
it's-
Poo.
It's a bird.
Okay.
What?
Since when?
Mhm.
No answer to that though.
No, there was an
Interesting.
You said since when, and she said yes.
That's not an answer.
I'm on
to
to
that
you.
question.
What a stressful first game.
You know, I'm reading these like did you know things in the bottom left, and I didn't know like any of these things that they're telling me.
Hmm.
Like it's got the little ad for the app, and it keeps like showing you like, did you know Codenames, the board game, has been translated in nearly 50 languages.
That's
No.
pretty cool.
I didn't know that.
8 different
Herbivore.
categories with 400 cards each. My gosh.
Codenames app.
We just
Yo,
give you ad reads
so-
for their app and they're not paying us. That's crazy.
Oh, I put my camera directly over that. On
Did
stream too.
Did anyone watch the Devil May Cry show yet on Netflix?
There's a
No.
show?
Oh, it's so good. It's actually so good.
Wait,
Ooh.
what's it called? I'm sorry.
Devil May Cry.
And what
It's
is
a-
it about?
It's a game franchise that they
I just
made an
read it,
anime
sorry.
of, basically.
Starblood, thank you so much for
And
the
it's like,
14-month reset.
demons
Sorry, I
or
missed that.
something?
yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I have not.
It's really
been
funny though. I liked it.
I've been watching The Residents on Netflix with Randall Park and Uzo from
Oh yeah, that
Dude,
came up
isn't
on
like
my
everybody in that
suggestion.
show?
literally
this?
everybody. It is so good.
I haven't seen it yet. I
cannot
heard.
more strongly recommend it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
heard it's a good
All right.
watch. I haven't seen it yet.
If
Yeah,
you
I just
like
finished.
Knives Out, you will love this.
Ooh,
Oh wait, I love knives. Well, kind of love. I like
do.
Glass Onion.
I do
Ooh.
like
Glass.
Knives Out.
If you like Glass Onion, especially,
I thought
like,
Knives
the
Out
humor
was
is
way better
so
than Glass
perfectly
Onion.
delivered and on point.
What's
like
it called?
The Residents.
Resident. All right. Yeah, it just came up on
Oh,
my suggestion
thank
feed.
you.
Strong recommend. It's just
Yo.
beautifully acted throughout.
Perfect.
Who
I like
on
that.
this on the same tangent? Have you seen Death and Other Details?
No, I haven't.
Really good. Super strong recommend.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
I'm coping for season 2, but I don't think it's gonna come.
Ain't that the way it always goes? Let's see here. Death and Other Details.
What was that noise?
You guys see Spider-Verse finally got a more realistic release date?
Yay!
But it's 2027.
Oh.
Did you guys
man.
see Silk Song? Silk Song. They said it. They said Silk Song. They said 2025. Did you see that? Like, people hadn't heard anything about that for like 3 years now, I think.
Yeah, I think this is really insensitive of you to talk about around the Americans because they won't get theirs due to tariffs. And I think it's really just
Actually,
messed up
right.
to bring it up in front of everyone like that.
Yeah, I saw
Thank you
something
for
about
being an
the
ally.
Switch
Well, we're
pre-orders,
not
right?
anymore, I think.
Oh, you're right. We're not allies anymore.
It's okay, man. After his third term, it will be like back to normal.
Oh God.
Sorry.
Oh, don't even joke about
Sorry.
that. That's literally why I'm thinking of leaving the country.
Join us. Come to
If you didn't have any like red tape
I would
or
never
restrictions,
move to England. I'm
I,
sorry.
I just had a U. That's what I'm saying.
Kart,
Oh.
if
You
you
go
didn't
Canada
have any
instead.
visa problems to worry about and you could just go anywhere, where would you pick?
Japan.
That's
Weeb.
famously less politically problematic, definitely.
Yeah. But it's yummy.
It is yummy.
Hey,
I do
we
love
got
that Japan.
we
They
got
put so much
beans
money
here.
into like, hey guys, we're the anime food country. Just ignore the history of war crime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I only recently learned about the whole, like, you know how everyone knows the body is 70% water or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Only recently found out how we know that, and it's thanks to Japan and a little bit of war crimes.
I have heard that before,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
didn't
most of
know
the
that.
things that we know about the human body in modern culture are due
Yeah.
to war crimes.
A lot of it was war
unfortunately.
crimes.
Massively
Yeah.
progresses medicine every war. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, the Nazis learned a lot, but in a bad way.
Yep.
Have you guys like speaking of like the tariff stuff? Have you seen there's a new Chinese car factory and it is 50 square miles. It is insane.
Is that
Sorry, what?
I forget what it's called. It begins with a B, right?
It's BYD, yeah, and
Yeah,
it's the reason is like, so apparently Biden said it was unfair business practices, which basically translates to like China's just doing capitalism better because their government just invests into all these private businesses.
Isn't it more like China is able to just pay their workers shittily and also work them shittily?
Yeah.
I guess that is doing capitalism
And
better.
so,
yeah.
now that is like the biggest car export, like massively overtaking everybody else.
It's not a bad looking car, to be honest.
Ozza, can we go to
Chinese cars
room
are awesome.
2, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what's going on?
Probably
it's been a while
flirting
on
and
this world
kissing and
there.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I realized my phone was 5 years old. Where'd the time go? Holy shit! I got it
Dude,
right
okay.
before.
I had a very recent similar revelation.
I got it right before COVID, and now I realize it didn't seem like long because it was COVID. But yeah, I bought a new phone right before tariffs.
Oh, like you did,
Check that.
like just recently, you mean?
Today.
What'd you get?
A Samsung Galaxy S25. I had
I
the
think I'm on the 21 Ultra still, but it's getting bad. Like it takes so long to charge now for some reason.
Yeah, mine was getting that way. And I have like burnt in like letters and numbers and stuff on the screen forever.
Oh,
Oh, I don't have that problem.
I do. Ooh, eye checkup. That's a good one.
I have cat for
feel
cat scan.
I mean,
Or,
you can also
know,
just
if
bring
it's
your
a vet.
cat in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fever's good.
I think I'd maybe skip
think eye
nerve
is
and
the
go for
next
cat
one.
potentially.
What do y'all
Well,
think?
pee pee poo poo.
Yeah,
I think that's good.
I think it's in there. I think I'd go pee pee poo poo, and then I'd be like 50-50 on
I
nerve
know
and
that
cat,
pee-
but maybe
why
limb
pee pee
cat.
poo poo?
A stool sample, like, when you have a checkup, you know?
Yeah, you have to bring a stool or urine sample to
Also,
the vet
So-
sometimes.
If like you're noticing
but-
something in your pee
I
pee
honestly,
poo
don't
poo,
know
most
how
of
the
my
confidence-
It shouldn't be
doctor
there,
visits
you're
have
gonna
been
go for a
triggered by
checkup.
something related to pee pee or poo poo.
Also fair.
Hmm.
But also, I'm probably going to be voting for this one every round just because it's called pee pee poo poo.
Which is so weird because it's a
That's-
bird.
It's completely
Yeah, I love that bird. It's my favorite
Pee
bird.
pee poo poo.
It's right there with
Well,
the
do you
tit,
like-
you know? I
So
love-
what do you like best next?
Honestly, a lot of
Nerve?
these don't feel like they really apply.
I mean, but it's 4. We gotta stretch.
I know,
I
I'm
could
just trying
see
to think of...
nerve, like nerve damage. You get a checkup.
Mm-hmm. Or if you like
I feel like it's
have
more
to
serious than a checkup.
work up the nerve to go to the doctor.
Oh,
a
that's
little more
good
of a
one.
stretch, but
Yeah. I think I like nerve before pee pee poo poo, but I don't mind pee pee poo poo either.
And we're going for nerve.
Nice.
hell yeah.
All right, Rifkin, do you want to click pee pee poo poo?
Do, but I
If it's
feel
not that, it's
like I'm going to
cat,
regret
but-
it.
No,
I think that was the first 4 they
for
clicked.
the win.
I think they started overcooking with cat, maybe.
I always
I
say
see it,
something
though,
on
like a
stream
vet checkup
with this lobby
or
that
cat
I
scan.
never think I'm going to say in my life.
Pee pee poo poo for the win.
Oh yeah.
I'm just clicked in, guessing I was just clicking.
Oh.
Okay.
Hanging. 6.
Let's think about it.
Dryer.
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah.
Dry your clothes. An attic. You can hang
Oh,
stuff up
after
there.
a
Your purse
like,
hangs on-
after a night out, you wake up hanging. Am I right?
No.
No. Yeah.
Oh, fucking Americans on my team, man. Apple, please back me up.
I think even normal people wouldn't say that I woke up hanging.
I'm the
after I
only.
got
I'm
drunk.
the only
Are you
American
crazy?
here,
Yeah,
not
they
Jack.
say it.
I'm the
Oh,
only
but
American.
We also have
That's true.
Tarzan
He's,
here.
he's Canadian.
Yeah.
Tarzan hangs from vines and swings all the time.
Yeah.
I want to. I want to bet so
My,
much
my,
that
my
night
necklace
is
hangs from my neck around my collar.
We should think
Uh-oh.
these through before we press anything. We should all agree, though.
hanging.
The only one I'm fully agreeing on is dryer, and anyone who isn't having their name on there, question how you. dry your
A
clothes.
cable, like a cable bridge, a bridge. The cables are hanging on a
If you're
suspension
drying
bridge.
your... Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
You could
Or
use it
dryer,
to
I
Drying your
think-
hang
clothes,
stuff.
then, why are you hanging them if you're using a dryer?
Because
It's true, but it's the original way to dry your clothes is to hang them.
yeah.
Yeah, but aren't they two different things?
That's
I don't
a question
know.
about to Ozza, not to me. It depends on how he thinks about it.
I agree with Tarzan. Absolutely,
Yeah,
I think that's
Tarzan's
one of the
great.
strongest ones. Should we
Well, I
do
like-
Tarzan first?
You can hit Tarzan.
Junk Jack? Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna click it.
Oh, okay.
Tarzan's the best answer on the board.
I mean, I like dryer. I mean, I see things hanging in the attic. I could see that. Purse. You got your purse hanging.
To
On
give
a
Jack
hook.
chance on night. The stars are hanging out in the sky. They're hanging up there. The moon's hanging up there in the night. I don't know. So I'm trying to help you here. I don't see
No,
how
yeah, I
night
appreciate it.
hanging.
Thank you.
I got you. I'm trying.
Um,
Didn't Hello Kitty have a bunch of like crazy, like cute little hangers that you could buy? I don't know. Cat hangers? I don't fucking know.
What about like I mean, that's more of a falcon, but hawks tend to hang in the air. I mean, falcons tend to do a little bit more hovering. I mean, but
Birds
hawks
just
could,
hover.
yeah, hover in the air.
I'm worried that we're really
I mean-
missing the mark here. We've only got one that we're really confident on, and it's 6.
I don't know how fucked up Ozza
Undertaker's
is.
Yeah, I'm also
Probably
concerned as well.
it.
Because
I mean-
like you might see an angel after what
Yeah,
Ozzy purposes were.
yeah.
You know, the smuggler was a bad guy.
Yeah.
Back in the 1700s.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, they were they hung a smuggler.
Can you hang
They
up
were-
a
they
broom,
hung
or
up-
do you kind of more lean it against a wall?
Normally I lean it, but depending
Yeah.
I
on
lean
the
up my
angel.
broom.
Yeah, if you have a little hook point on it, why
I have a
not?
little hook for mine.
I can
I
see
got a
that in
hook
my
on
head.
mine, but I do
can see
lean
that.
it.
Purse is still the best answer. other
I
than
think I'm
drive.
going purse next year. I think I'm fine with
I
it.
like purse. I do like purse because you're
Hangs
hanging
off
a
your
purse,
shoulder.
Okay.
hangs
Tough.
off your shoulder,
Tough.
and
Sorry,
Okay.
what?
That's tough.
I thought
No,
for
it
sure it
makes,
was
I
purse.
can
We'll bounce back.
I can also
Yeah?
see why it's not though.
Please.
I think
Unless you're
Undertaker
about
might
to
be
tell me
quite.
otherwise.
I think Undertaker might be
just
safe
a completely
next.
different type of thing. It might be
It was
Undertaker, Smuggler,
calculated. Don't worry,
Knight.
guys. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
what?
Ozza, can we go down to room 2, please?
Oh my
again?
god.
You want to
Z is so cute. Z is so determined to keep this
So
board
cute.
because he said his name's on it so he won't re-roll it.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean,
at
it's
what
too late
point?
to re-roll. They've
Yeah,
already
I know.
started.
I just
It's
love
like,
that
we
he's
must
so
work with
determined.
this. My name is here.
How about
Right?
That's good. That's
Oh, yeah,
good.
immediately. Well
Amazing.
done. Well done.
Um,
Oh my god.
Angel investors?
Oh,
Like,
that.
there's
I
gonna
mean,
be a
that's
coin for
interesting.
everything. There's gonna
It's
be a
not
duck
really
coin.
shit
There's
coin,
gonna
though.
be
That's
like I
like,
think Z coin's really
You're
funny.
going to Shark Tank and pitching a thing.
Duck coin, Z coin.
Is there like a duck coin? Or
I think
there's like a
smuggler
coin for
makes sense if
everything.
we're talking like money.
Listen, if I'm
scandals.
throwing, but I'm buying shit coins, Z shit coins all day. Every day.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
Invest, buy now.
Was there a cat coin?
I mean, they're probably.
There was
is a coin.
Doge
There's gonna be like a
coin. There's
nyan-
probably a cat coin.
good. Nyan
Hmm.
cat coin or something like that. Like guaranteed. There's
Was
like
there
a
a
nyan
duck
cat.
coin?
Almost definitely a duck coin.
I
There
would buy
was the
that coin.
crumb coin. Did y'all see crumb coin?
Oh my
used,
God, I
like,
did see that.
They used crumbs like actual art in the coin, and she's like, "Can you not do this?"
I thought that
And
was
they're like,
actually hers. I
"No."
put 15k in there.
Oh my god.
I lied. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
isn't there like a what's that called? Like a progress road? No, what's it called? A roadmap, right? Isn't that a thing with coins?
I have
yeah.
no idea.
I don't know.
I made
Jack,
it
you're not
sound
on
like
my
I was
team.
questioning. I'm helping.
Are you lying to
There's
me?
definitely
That is
a
a
roadmap.
really polite way to say "shut the fuck up, Car." I need to save that. Like,
It definitely exists.
Could have sworn that that's a thing, like a roadmap.
It
for
is.
crypto.
It 100% is.
I don't know. Usually, when people are talking crypto, they're like not being super detailed because they don't want to commit to stuff.
They all say like random buzzwords, and I'm like, I don't think these actually mean
Oh,
anything.
it's on the blockchain, Cara.
Yeah, it's all the. Dude, I don't even know the words, man. I can't
Dude,
even.
as soon as I
Web3,
can
throw
blockchain,
Web3
my
in
brain
there.
turns off. Like,
Yeah, same.
Okay, I like smuggler. I think smuggler.
Well,
makes
so
sense.
real quick, of the 4 that we have selected right now, which is least likely to be hanging? 'Cause some of the
I mean,
I
a
think
smuggler
cable.
could be hanging.
I think cable could be hanging. Oh, smuggler could be hanging. I
Yeah.
guess.
wait, how would
Yeah.
smuggler be hanging though?
You
So when
hang them for a crime.
When I did this
On his
ghost
neck.
hunt like a few weeks ago, like we actually did like this like thing we were meant to be like contacting the ghosts of like hung smugglers by this gallows, like for real, like it was like an ancient one from that they
What?
used to use. It was really creepy.
That's so cool.
Wait, I actually
Terrifying.
kind of
Okay,
really like
hear me
Smuggler's
out.
Art
Even
card
if
now.
it is
'Cause I'm
their
thinking
words,
about like
maybe they
pirate
need to help
times
them.
and stuff.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, no, they have a lot of like hints. They just need.
And Junk said it, but cable bridges and stuff,
Another
like
click
suspension
back.
bridges.
Yeah.
I
I don't know why, but I like roadmap.
I still think
I
Night
don't
is
know if
one.
Z knows about that.
I
but
think
roadmap
Night
is
is hanging.
definitely a thing that they do.
Hanging after a night out.
Alright, go
I'm
with it.
telling you that
I think-
right now. I
don't
said that
know.
out loud.
Road?
I'll tell you.
Wasn't that like a
I don't
drug
know. I
selling
feel like
website?
that's a stretch.
It's a 5.
That was drug related, right?
I just worry
I don't know.
about 2
I could be
of
wrong.
the 4 that we have here being very strongly
Yeah.
tied to hanging.
Okay, what do y'all like? What do you like? What do y'all want?
2D women.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, same.
For
Fair
the
enough.
women.
Fair enough.
But that's just me.
Oh, 40.
That's too many women. 30 at most. Like
I'm making up for lost time, Rifkin.
40.
There is a dance in this. There's a new game. It's like a zombie alien antidote or something, and there's a dance that the character does in it, and it is the most amazing female character dance I think I've seen in any game. It is, the graphics on it are so good. It's just stunning, and I'm trying to find a clip of it, and I can't
Marvel
find
Rivals
one,
added
but-
Venom's
I agree,
working.
Apple. I do think it could be smuggler. That's a good point, Apple.
What? You're talking about 2D women! They're 4D women! I came in with my 2 cents. I'm leaving. Okay.
I love you, Apple.
Are we gonna get one card? Like, is that what we're getting?
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what to
Go with
click.
Road. I'll say Road as well.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Okay.
You couldn't pick Smuggler. We've got one card. Come on.
It's better than getting an orange.
Yeah, I was
Or
too
red,
afraid
I
of
guess, then.
Smuggler. It's like a red-orange, yeah.
I'm in dark mode, so I realize it's like a little more red on this one.
I'm
That
also
guy
in
looks
dark
like he
mode.
just got kicked in the nuts. Like, I feel so bad. Everyone looks so cool and suave. And then that poor dude that we just flipped, just like, he just got
Oh
kicked
yeah,
in
he's
the
a
nuts,
normal
bro.
guy. He's just a Joe Schmo.
A gourd.
Simply
okay.
confused.
Okay, squash. Right?
Surely Ozza, a British person, would not
Okay.
say squash, which is a drink, for a gourd. Like, please.
Okay, so and then we go back to
Yeah, I mean, how
our
many does
hanging.
gourd pertain to? Like 1 or 2, or
One, no, one or
think
two.
you just
one or
one?
two.
Yeah,
Well,
could
no,
just
I
be
just see
one.
gourd.
Well, he's given us infinite, so it has to be 2, right? Because the other clue was a 6, and we got 1 of them, and we have 7 to get.
you might be right. Okay.
Sorry, what was the math there?
That this has to be gourd has to be worth only 2 because hanging was 6, we got 1, so there are 5 left of that, and we have 7, and he's given us an infinite.
Yes, yes.
I do like cable and smugglers for hanging.
Yeah. Ozza would know some like
Um,
pirate lore, like smugglers and
yeah.
hanging.
Does
like, he'd
Ozza
know
like to
that.
rap? Ozza into rap music? Does he like rhyming? Because gourd rhymes with cord, and cord could be another word for cable, and cable could be used for hanging. And
What?
Yeah, he
and
probably said
dryer.
that.
Cord on the board.
I like.
Where is cord?
no, oh my god,
No, he's
Why?
just
it was
just.
it was a synonym for a cable and cord. They're two different. They work together. Never
But we
mind.
already said
Greg's just
cable's
thinking in
gonna be
illegal
there.
clues. That's all.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I thought in rhymes.
All right, so squash, we're good. Definitely good with squash. Obviously,
Squash is
so
what
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna-
use to
I'm
make
I'm
gonna
just
go
boards most of the
clicking.
time.
I'm just clicking it. All right, and
She just gave him
then
mold brain. It was crazy.
I mean, I like cable, dryer, and smug. I like dryer. I think the most for hanging because you're hanging your clothes.
I'm scared of dryer after what Apple said in round
Yes,
1.
so am I.
I'd maybe wait
Um,
until personally. I think I'll maybe wait until later for it. I see the angle, but I'm also like, true. Why would you use a dryer? But then are we calling it like an air dryer? Like, are we calling it a clothes horse, an air dryer? Like,
I'm
mean, it
I'm thinking
could
more of a
be. It
clothesline. I'm
Yeah.
thinking you're hanging your clothes on a clothesline.
yeah,
Because there has to be a stretch for a 6, so it could be. It really.
Well,
Yeah.
dry. We got to remember, not
This is the
theoretically, you
least
have to use the
stretched
whole
thing that
word.
is on this board. Dryer, and then just
You could
it's
use
literally the
you
original
could just
dryer
you're
is a hanging board.
drying.
It's a hanging cord.
You can use because the prefix at the end. You don't necessarily have to use that in these clues. Or
What if
the
we went-
Spy Master?
what if we went smuggler and undertaker first? Would you not like that?
Why are we doing Undertaker?
Because they,
But hanging.
they
you're
look after
dead.
dead
you go
people.
To the Undertaker.
yeah,
They don't hang you.
Yeah,
No.
they bury you.
you've already been hanged.
If you're
so
hanging,
yeah,
Is that
Yeah,
a
that I get. The preface of they're hanging you afterwards because someone was just said hanging afterwards when with Undertaker. That doesn't make sense. If
No.
you were hung
yeah, no.
prior and then
Yeah.
you go to an Undertaker
Yeah.
and they put you in a morgue, that's fine. But if
That
we're
was
talking
my
in
angle.
reality, they don't hang you. Undertaker doesn't just take a body and say, put him up there and dry him like jerky.
I mean,
ew.
no.
I mean, if you're talking about hanging stuff, you could hang a
You
calf,
know
when
what?
you go to butcher it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do get put up on hooks.
They actually do. Yep.
Oh no. Oh no.
still
Should
think
we start
Smuggler's our
with
best bet.
Cable, Smuggler,
I think
Dryer?
Smuggler.
Should we have a look?
Let's start with Smuggler.
Okay.
I'm scared.
I'm too. Do it, Apple.
Oh,
I think Cable.
I
Oh
thought.
my god.
It's crazy. That's a
Smuggler
grey
was
after all
Nader?
that. Yeah.
After all that.
Two
That's
grays with my
crazy.
clue, and they've sent them both so early.
Well, that's just rough, Foz.
That is tough for us.
That is the fact that we picked both of your grays. Those were some calculated fucking ups.
I can feel Oz's ego dying, by the way.
Oh, hi,
I
River.
just have been like, yeah, it's fair enough. Like those were the. That was it. I can't say any more without helping too much.
I don't think there's a world anymore. Archaeology.
All right.
Archaeology.
Room like a brush.
Sahara. Yeah. That's good.
Sahara.
Cat?
Classroom.
I think cat
they haven't
for
seen.
Egypt,
they haven't
right?
seen Classroom yet.
That's what I would
I
think.
thought Classroom's pretty
yeah,
safe for this.
Like in
see
the
that.
tombs.
They haven't seen
Especially
it though.
if these are like 3.
And I'm down for them to
How do
just
these
go for
relate to
this.
shitcoin though?
Because I think
Cat
Classroom,
coin, Sahara
shitcoin.
coin, I don't know.
I think there's a world where if you're like in the future, bro, they're gonna be teaching in
Brooms,
economy
they're
classes. They're gonna be.
sweeping you of your
they're gonna,
entire
you guys gonna be
balance.
learning about
I think
shitcoins and the history of rug pulls.
broom is like related to brush.
Yeah.
Maybe Sahara.
That's what I was
more?
thinking.
Let's see.
God, I hope they fuck up. I want to have
I
another
swear,
go.
if it's not cat, I'm actually gonna be super upset.
Watch Cat be the bomb. I'm
I
calling
like
it right
Sahara and
now.
Broom the
I'm calling it
most,
right
though.
now. Watch Cat be the bomb.
I like broom.
Watch.
I think we should go.
I just
broom
felt
'cause
a
think
tingle.
everyone
I
likes
felt a
broom, right?
tingle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Broom's fine.
Sunt it.
I like Sahara next.
All
So Sahara.
Nice.
Oh my god! Imagine they
Sahara's a
click the
really
bomb
good one
now.
For that.
Yeah.
Cat
actually.
bomb. Cat bomb. Cat bomb.
Let's just look. Angel.
Guys, can I just send it on cat? I know we can discuss stuff, but can I just send it on
Please.
cat?
Please.
Oh,
I can't explain this tingle I have right now.
What about
The cat is the bomb.
Classroom?
No!
Classroom's actually what I was thinking. 'cause,
No!
like, it makes me think of like lectures about.
It wasn't meant to go
archaeology.
like
Yeah,
this.
you're learning about archaeology.
Okay, but what if there was only 2 archaeology because we have one guest for the last?
This is gonna be blue. This is gonna be the bomb.
I feel like because cats were such a huge part of Egyptian culture and were literally buried and mummified with their people.
Nope,
I feel
it's the
like
bomb.
that is a
Sorry.
Very strong. Yeah, 100% Z would know that.
But archaeology is literally a study, a
No,
scientific study.
totally.
Right, but what I'm saying is, what if it was only 2 for archaeology? Right, we got the 2 for
But cat
archaeology.
coin, nyan cat
we just wanna
coin,
click
like it does
cat.
make a lot of sense.
Well, because there'd be
coin
one
as
clue
well.
left over related to something else, right? Like that's why you give us
But
the 3.
Broom Sahara
Get
cat.
5 for shitcoin for sure.
No, I think.
Are you
if
saying
he says
archaeology?
3, it's 3 related to archaeology for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then he'll let us.
I kind of like Classroom over cat. I'm gonna be honest.
We gotta get
For
a fix at
shitcoin,
this
though?
rate. You can click them both and something else. By the way, you're fine.
Kara, wait, Kara, look over
What?
there. Oh,
I wonder if
It wasn't the bomb, but it
Classroom.
100% is Classroom. I don't know why. I just
should've
felt the
clicked
I
it.
felt the tingles that was bomb right there. That's crazy.
I was literally about to say overwear. I like.
Oh, guys, what about Undertaker bury stuff and then we dig it up in archaeology?
So true.
No,
I
Undertaker's
don't know if an
house.
Undertaker berries. Don't
If
they just,
Undertaker-
like,
Click it for
prepare
you,
the
Mix.
body.
I don't know.
Do you guys remember when Noah
I'm
Pika
pretty
Clicks
sure
thought
they just dragged
Undertaker
their
was
body
only
somewhere
the
else until
wrestler and
someone calls
nothing
a
else?
meeting.
Exactly.
times.
I usually just take the body on a walk around Skeld to show them the sights. So.
Among Us.
Yeah, true. Polis is a good place to do a tour. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Always start at upper left reactor.
Mm-hmm.
We got Ozza.
When are we getting the Among Us movie?
Seriously. I'm gonna guess
Yeah, isn't it a thing?
2031.
I know they were tweeting out like they were hiring actors for a long time,
Yeah,
right?
they did,
Like,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Wasn't it a TV show that they were doing? Because I think Randall Park was in that as well. And then Ashley from Critical Role. I thought they were doing a TV show.
I didn't hear about that, but they were tweeting a bunch of like A-list actors a while back.
Yeah, wasn't it like Oh my god, who's the guy from Lord of the Rings? Frodo? Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood,
Weren't
yeah.
they like Elijah Wood is in Among Us movie?
Nah.
Wasn't he playing Blue or something too?
What?
Elijah Wood is blue.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
the Among
Okay.
Us TV series is set
That's
to
6.
come out in 2025.
Elijah Wood is the green crewmate in the Among Us
1,
TV
2,
show.
3, 4, 5, 6.
did we have Attic the whole time?
Yeah, I've had Attic on there the
Okay,
entire time.
Okay,
These,
unless
these are
it's
the ones
Koth,
we
but
had. These are all the ones we had.
I'm gonna go Cable straight away.
I think we got it,
Okay.
guys.
Someone want to do Dryer, Undertaker?
Let me close it with Night, please, please, please. Go
Okay.
Attic next,
Yeah, yeah,
please, please.
Yeah.
No!
Let's go!
Those are the ones you.
This is the worst day ever!
Off! We had
Classroom!
You had all of the words. Round one.
We had
Every
Night
single
the
word.
whole game. We did have color last round. We did have it last
Yeah,
round. I'll give you
no,
that. We
Round
did.
one, Greg was on every right word.
We did
I
have
was
color
like, oh my
last
God.
round, and I really liked it as a clue as well.
But also, you got to remember, everyone thinks I'm fucking stupid. And they're like, "Oh, silly ones." So, you know.
I was thinking of heaven because it's high for attic, angel, and also priest colors, but
Oh, I was just going for the
Oh,
6.
that's
Like,
smart.
Greg, I've never thought you're
Prescholar,
stupid.
yeah.
Thanks, Lou.
Dude, that
Good
last show gave me a heart
round.
attack. Oh my god, you were
No,
on it.
I like the collar. I like
Yeah.
the collar and the necklace hanging from the neck.
yeah,
I thought that
it
was
makes
a good
sense.
choice.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, so my thinking with the first clue,
Alright,
was I
I'm
was like, oh,
going.
collar, right? Like they put the noose around
Yeah.
your neck.
Yeah.
I
I'm
swear,
going.
the debate
Yeah.
between cat and
makes sense.
classroom, I was just fuming.
They send it to the angels after the Undertaker.
I understood cat though. I understood it.
Yeah.
I thought that was
So
gonna be
I
like a
did
Nyan
s-
Cat shitcoin or something. Like I thought that was an angle for a while.
Yeah,
That's true. It's not
cats
bad.
are associated with memes a lot
Yeah.
too.
So in chat room 1, I posted the IMDb that it is a TV show set to come out this year with like Patton Oswalt, Elijah Wood, Randall Park, Phil Lamar, Ashley Johnson, like a bunch of really big actors.
Among
so
Us.
And
Bro,
Among
Cubicle
Us,
Glenn's in this?
so cool.
125. Interesting.
It'd be cool if there were cameos for people streaming the game for the past.
Yeah, I
5
think
years,
getting
you know?
streamers is
Right?
nice.
The people who
so
kept it
cool.
alive,
Oh,
yeah.
don't worry, they'll have
Are you guys
some
talking
OTV
about
people
Soda
in there,
Poppin'?
definitely.
Yeah, so definitely the OG.
He made Among Us.
It'll be like disguised toast and whatever.
Yeah.
It's a TV show.
I
have
like the
plenty
Among
of
Us
time.
cameo in Glass Onion.
You're a glass onion.
I thought the first Knives Out movie was better than Glass Onion. Is that a hot take?
Oh yeah, it's way better.
I
think I like it more, but I thought
I
Glass
liked
Onion-
Glass Onion
thought-
more.
I thought
You like
Glass
Glass
Onion was great.
Onion I think
I think
the
I-
fact
I think-
that they
Yeah,
put
I didn't
David
like
Bautista as a
Knives,
Twitch streamer
like one of
pissed
the
me
things of
off and
Knives
made
Out.
me annoyed.
I think
I thought
Glass
I thought his
Onion
character
leaned
was
into the
funny.
humor
Dude, he was
more.
just Canute, is what he was.
Just a big guy. But no, the first one had like such a better range of actors and also
Mhm.
just a better story overall.
I
Like the
didn't
idea
like-
and concept behind it was so good.
Like in the beginning, I thought, okay, so it might be this. And then I was waiting for the double twist all the way through.
Oh, it was very.
And it got to the
obvious
end
who
and
it
there wasn't the
was.
double twist and I
Yeah.
was gutted.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be because like the thing with the weights, I was like, okay. And then I thought it was going to be that he actually knew and didn't let it happen, but he got away. And I was waiting for the part where he got away, but he never told anybody he got away except her. And then it's like, that didn't happen. He was just dead. That was really sad.
See, I loved oh my, is it Ed?
Edward Norton.
Yeah, Edward Norton is just so good in Glass Onion. Like his whole
They're both
Great
trajectory.
movies. They're both great.
Bravado
Oh, yeah,
and
he's-
everything.
I,
Yeah.
I think I like
Murder
Knives Out more, but
mysteries.
by like a thin margin.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think a lot
Both
of
are
murder
great.
mysteries struggle with like the fact that you can sometimes guess who the killer is just based on the casting. Like I thought that was really obvious in Knives Out, and then I remember watching and then there were none, the adaptation that had Charles Dance in it, and I was like, well, obviously Charles Dance is going to be the bad guy.
Well, if you don't want it to be super obvious what's happening, again, The Residence. Because I'm on
Definitely
episode
wanna watch
6
that.
and I still don't know who did it. It's
Oh, I
so
need to
good.
watch that.
I'm really
That's
just a
great.
huge fan of like casting more unknown actors and things as well. I prefer shows and movies that do that.
That too, definitely.
Makeup.
also love Christopher Plummer.
You put it on your face. You use brushes.
Wait, that's an actual word for piss.
Yeah, oh no, we added
Yes.
it, don't worry.
Makeup,
Or
brush, face.
mermaid makeup.
Mermaids can't wear makeup. They live underwater.
Yeah,
What
it just
about
washes off
Ash?
your
Am I cooking
face.
chat? Any makeup wearers
When
in
you get
chat?
sad and you cry, the makeup just starts like
makeup
dripping
can
down your face.
also mean if you fight and then make up.
Oh, that's good actually.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's good. That's good. I like that
You
one.
make up everything from a dream.
Kara might be like, actually, because
Gen
is
Zers, they
makeup
make up a lot of things.
one word in that way?
I was actually thinking it might be Gen Z.
I don't know what I'm saying.
I mean,
Oh, lawyers
Gen
make up a
Z's
story.
Not a bad shout though. They're doing all the makeup trends right now.
They make up a narrative and they get the killers off scot-free.
I feel like Kara would be very anti-double
okay.
meaning.
Hey, dude,
but
Scott Pilgrim's no longer a thing.
I'm just letting you run with it,
I
man.
never spelled that way.
I think brush is really solid. Yeah.
Greg
You
makes
Yeah, I
think
think
so?
brush and face are really solid. I would
Brush,
say.
face.
Brush, face.
I don't know. I think Ash, like an ashy tone, or like Ash, like
I want Z to run me through white. Like,
I don't know. Ash could very easily be like an eyeshadow
he's a
color in
proven
my
liar. He
mind,
makes things
or
up all the
like
time.
Oh, okay, okay,
I don't know. I don't know.
He's deaf and
There's
he
so
didn't hear
much
that.
context for makeup now. Actually,
It's powdery.
I feel like love doesn't make total sense, but it makes more sense than a lot of the other options.
Kiss and makeup. I like it.
Bomb.
I didn't click it.
Like you're not supposed to go to bed angry.
There we go.
there we go.
Don't
yep.
go to bed angry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makeup love. I'm curious if Kara meant the double
A dream
meaning
is made up, but I
and
could
love
also see the Gen
was
Z,
part of
like,
this.
like
Like
makeup
something
trends and
tells me
stuff
love
being a reference
Yeah.
as
was
well.
not part of makeup for. I don't know.
just feel like
Unless it's just like love makeup or
don't-
you love makeup, but I don't know.
I imagine Kara laughing at Gen Z, but I don't imagine her thought process
think
being
it's
like
actually
"Let's
Gen
make fun
Mermaid
of Gen
makeup,
Z,"
like-
No, it's
if
Gen
there's like
Alpha
a
that we're
if there's like
making
a
fun of now.
fair
Gen
and
Z's
there's
actually
like the
pretty cool
makeup
and
like
looks older than
for
us.
the kids, they come get like
Wait,
a
I'm Gen
tiger
Z.
and all of those things.
Yeah,
Like
what I said.
you
You
get
make things up all the time.
mermaid
Do you
makeup.
make makeup
Is that
tutorials?
a
Ozzy?
thing?
Oh yeah, all the time. Makeup tutorials.
Okay. We gotta go for Gen Z then.
I don't know.
Did we just end guessing?
Did Joan of Arc wear makeup?
I asked that. I was like, did she ever?
I
come when
don't
she was
think
I
Joan
think
of Arc
she
was
was
known
actually
for her
like
beauty.
anti-makeup.
Anti-makeup.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
was,
she
like,
was famous
strictly
for
religious,
being
right?
beautifully made
That's
up.
that specialty
like-
mermaid makeup.
Did makeup even
Like,
exist?
could you
in
look
that
at
period?
mermaid makeup and be
Like,
like, "That's
Was it
mermaid
just, like,
makeup,"
sheer
or is it
Referring
just
for a long
to, like
time?
the Maybelline
Existed
Dream
for a really
Mousse,
long time.
right? Does anybody else remember the Maybelline Dream Mousse that was like
No.
oh my god, it came in like a little container and it was your foundation or whatever. I don't think she's
Oh my
referring
god,
to
I
that.
thought you were
but-
talking about a moose, like the animal.
Nope. Weirdo.
Wait, I
Weirdo.
thought that's what she was talking about too.
Nope.
Let's go.
I did say Maybelline.
I know that's like
There
Maybelline.
we go.
brand.
Yeah, my thought was mascot. Like I thought it was some kind of mascot or something. I don't know.
Oh god.
In Canada, Maybelline uses a moose as their mascot.
I kind of think
mean-
mermaid, but
You know, just go for
mermaids are made
mermaid, at
up.
least we can
They're
rule
made
it out.
up.
I
They're not
don't.
real.
It wasn't
Okay.
mermaid.
Well, it was not mermaid.
I'm really curious if
Hmm.
love was part
It
of
was
that.
not the mermaid.
I'm keeping an eye on
Love
Dream Moose
makeup.
and Gen Z.
Like hearts. I don't know.
Apparently it was
know.
Probably piss.
Is that true? Like, was it cakey moose? Oh,
It
sweet.
was a little cakey if you didn't apply it right, but you just need the right primer.
No, Jack.
I saw that. I saw that.
As a health disclaimer, if it smells that way, it's because you're diabetic and you should go get checked out.
Mm.
So I shouldn't drink it if it's smelling sweet. Nonetheless, dreams can be sweet.
Sweet dreams. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet
Are made of
dreams.
A creamy,
I was gonna
creamy
say, 'cause
pie, and
toast
that's
is
like,
Greg's a
creamy
pretty
sweet.
sweet person.
thanks, Z.
Got you, man.
Yeah,
Mm.
No worries.
I like these.
Notice how
a
no
lot.
one clicked
While you were
it.
deaf and I said you make up things all the time.
I do.
The relationship between Ash Ketchum
While you were
and
deaf and
Pikachu
I
is
said
super
mean things
sweet.
about you.
Yeah. That lace underwear he was wearing at TwitchCon was really not. Never mind. Let's just move on.
I do wear pretty good underwear.
Oh my.
if lace is ours, we'll assume that that's where that was going with junkyard.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, junk is our. I didn't even realize.
There's also a big thing with like putting lace over your face and like putting makeup on top of that to get the patterns, but
What?
Could be. I'm still not sure. It's a really hard one.
yeah. Just since we got like dream taken out and mermaid, just thinking what else it could be for makeup.
I
I'd say
also
lace
got
or Gen Z,
a doily and
but
use that to
probably
put my
fish
makeup on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but for
What should
real,
be Joan of
Lahu,
Arc?
Yes.
a table doily. It's a doily. Yeah, they work really good for putting your makeup on. It's laced usually. It's really nice.
Like it's an actual thing that like I've seen influencers
seen
like
it.
no, they literally will like because it creates a pattern and it's the same as doing like fishnet stockings or whatever to get that mermaid makeup look.
Lace makeup tutorial. All right.
You will
let's
see I'm not lying or making things up. I am simply an absorber of internet culture.
This is beast.
God damn, she's got a sharp jawline.
I'm a meme connoisseur.
Quid.
This would go crazy.
Quid.
Oh,
Isn't that like British for money?
It is.
Yeah.
It's British for current like pound. Yeah, I'd say like £3, £3.
I guess think of the volume.
Yeah.
Are you taking
Why
a
is it
piece?
Quid.
Why do you
Like
call
Europe's
it
a weird
quid?
one, like because they don't use that, but
Yeah.
I guess
And
that's how
the
we'll
UK's
say
not
it.
even
We'll
in-
call our money bucks. It's like $3
Yeah,
bucks.
it's a buck.
It's
the
specific,
equivalent
yeah,
of
like
versus bucks, yeah, I
specifically
can see that.
not.
What else
Yeah,
would a
right.
quid be, though?
What a racket for me
Like-
quids, yeah.
Quid pro quo?
Yeah,
What,
quid
why
pro
would you have
quo.
just said British?
Apple, I do love that you're helping us.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm always blue in my head.
Is
Lawyer
is
for
quarter
quid
just the
pro quo. Oh my God, I
lean
didn't
at
think about
money?
that.
that's actually
so
that's actually the
true.
best.
That's
one.
actually
Wait.
Oh,
I actually
lawyers
like
there
that.
for
This is
the
this
pro
moment where I just
Actually,
read. I just
Oh.
read a message from chat out loud and I realize, wait a minute, I probably shouldn't have done that.
You know what? Also, probably cost a couple quid. Some toast.
Glad I could help, guys. Shit.
I actually like the lawyer one. I like that one
I
actually.
mean, to be fair,
I actually think the lawyer's the
Apple
most
already
solid
said
out
for
of
pro
those
quo,
three.
so maybe
It
they
really
get
is.
to
Thank
the
you,
lawyer
Apple.
eventually.
I should never speak again.
Girl, we've all
See, I
been
think-
there. You're fine.
Lawyer,
should do the
Europe,
honors.
quarter. I mean,
So we
like,
can
you
blame you
can't
for
not
throwing.
go for quid there, surely.
Which it isn't. So thank you, Z. WZ.
And like, Europe might not use
So I
quid,
think
but
yeah,
the
like
UK's
quarter and
in
Europe,
Europe,
it's
and
just
they
an
use
easy way to
it.
tie them all together, right?
Yeah,
quarter is
Wait,
money.
why quarter?
Not that we have
Because
quarters.
it's a denomination of coin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but,
makes
like,
sense.
She didn't write money, right?
She
like
didn't
quid.
because she
She wrote
wanted to
specifically
get
quid.
yeah, so like European money, lawyer. Like I'm just thinking in terms of how she could group them
I
all
think that makes
together
sense.
in one little word bubble.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down. Whatever.
Did we win game 1, chat?
All right, let's go with quarter.
We got cooked on game 2.
And I'm gonna
Well,
click Europe.
actually, we almost came back and won it.
Hey, well done, guys.
Look at
I've
us.
been looking
Okay,
And
at
if
so
I wasn't so
makeup.
attached tonight.
England
You're-
is still in Europe, you guys. What?
It's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
and I
Isn't
get
there a
that,
whole
we
thing
left
that they
the
Brexited? They
We
They
Brexited,
left the
bro.
union.
That's the continent.
leaving
That's the
Europe.
European
Yeah, we
Union.
just paddled away.
Yeah, we didn't lose the
Switzerland
country,
not in
country,
Europe?
right?
Switzerland is still in Europe, you guys, even though it's not in the EU. What do you mean?
I think we did win game 1. I'm trying to remember what it was, though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, game 2 got close. And like, we
I just
had
find it really
quality.
funny that British do not consider themselves European.
I mean,
Like-
I'd like to. I think I consider.
I mean, they're
myself
like an
more European than
island that's
British,
like right
to be honest
by
with you.
Europe.
Well, yeah, if someone
I don't
said
consider myself
Europeans to me,
American.
I would not assume that they were talking about me at all.
There's
Yeah.
quite a culture difference, but I mean, even within Europe, there is. I don't know. But yeah, like
Oh, I
Rifkin
think there's
just
way more
said, like,
similarities between you and French than like you and us.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
in some ways, yeah.
Politically, maybe.
Yeah, in some,
Absolutely,
in
yes.
some
when
ways.
people, but when people say like
We just end guessing
Europeans
here,
to me,
right?
I picture.
I think so, yeah.
I don't
Like
know.
I think we should just end.
Make
But
up-
like, if you
we still
compare,
have some things, but
if you compare Belgium and France to Belgium and us, like, it's very different. Like, the mainland Europe is like similar-ish to each other, and then there's quite a big jump to the UK. I would say, like, quite different to go to the UK.
I don't know.
then
As a
also
foreigner,
when,
having been in Europe and England, you guys are so similar.
When people say European to me as well, I don't even think of like Scandinavia. I think of more like, I don't know, like Spain, France.
Oh, no, that's a you problem.
Portugal.
I think mainly. I don't know if I because I used to live in Sweden, but like I feel like that makes me think of Scandinavia when people say Europe.
Because to me, that the culture differences between like Scandinavia are like a massive.
I could definitely see that. I can definitely see that.
Yeah, if someone says European, I think they're talking about like Germany or France.
Or Italy.
Yeah.
It's like I live in the UK now, but I've only spent like probably like half my life on average here. Like I've lived in lots of other places, so like I don't know. I definitely see a mindset here of people feeling really different to the rest of Europe. I definitely understand where that comes from.
It could be
sure.
ego.
Yeah.
It could definitely be ego that
It could
makes
be
us think
ego.
that we're so different to the rest of Europe.
It's kind
I
of
mean, that's true.
how it's kind
Yeah,
of
I
probably a
think so.
similar ego that Americans have.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably
American
the fact that the UK
American
has stolen so much
exceptionalism.
of their culture from other
When-
countries.
I
When
think it's
when I
also
lived-
just regional though. Like, sorry, Mix. I like in terms of
Okay.
you saying Italy makes you think of Europe. Like certain areas of Italy, I start thinking Mediterranean, right?
No, that's
So
fair. That's fair.
So it's like it depends on the region
like a
of like where
subgenre,
you're talking
yeah.
about too.
And I do think everyone has like an ego. Like when I used to live in the US, people were always like, "Hey, it's the 4th of July. Are you mad? Are you upset about it? Are you crying?" And I'd be
People
like,
actually say that. to you?
yeah, people used to start fights with me when I lived there all the
Dude,
time
are you
about every
serious?
4th of
I
July.
didn't know anything
Every
about
4th of
American
July.
history.
We'll
until I
say stuff
started
like that
playing
in
games with
jest
you
to British
guys.
friends, but it's like it's never serious.
No,
Okay,
I'm
so-
like people genuinely got in my
Yeah.
face about it in like bars and stuff. I was like, "What is going
That's
on?"
weird.
That is
Um,
incredibly
I
weird, and I'm
That's
didn't
so
sorry that
obnoxious.
happened.
anything about like American history until I started playing games
The
with you
chicken
guys,
nuggies,
and
I
Shield
remember
started
now.
making like.
What was the
70,
final
46
clue?
jokes
Oh, with you,
where I was like,
yeah,
what
and then
the
it was
heck?
I do want to
we
remind you,
clicked-
America was the original Brexit.
So true.
bench
So
instead
true.
of rail.
That was like the smallest war we were fighting with France.
You
at
did
the
it way better
time.
than we did. Holy shit.
Wait, isn't that why France helped the Americans so that they could win their war with England?
Yeah, it was probably it was like one of the smaller skirmishes that was happening at the time as well.
Oh,
And
I'm
it was
sorry
like-
that our independence
was
wasn't important to you.
Well, okay, so like it was a bunch of people without shoes trying to have a little rebellion, and then the French were like, "Oh, wait, let's stop the British."
The tiny little. We were a proxy war for the French.
Yeah. It was
Did
He
anyone see
called you
America the Motion
shoeless.
Picture?
No.
It's a cartoon on Netflix, and it's like a really goofy retelling of history. Like their whole thing for America's like liberation, we call it, was because the British wanted to turn everyone British by dunking them in tea. You've got like George Washington who dual wields chainsaws.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
Benedict Arnold is a werewolf. It's so good. It's the goofiest, funniest stuff. It's on Netflix.
Oh my god. I love the idea of like chainsaw wielding Washington just knocking down all of the cherry trees.
Oh, dude, when they came with the national anthem, by the way, at first they make it Freebird.
Amazing.
Yeah, freaking George Washington crossing the Delaware while wielding machine guns, and you got bald eagles and explosions in the back. You'll see shit like that in Texas, like on
Hey,
the side
Kona.
of semi trucks.
I believe it.
It's like on one hand, it's like it's kind of funny because it's so hilarious and absurd, but on the other hand, like, ooh,
Has anyone
I
checked
wonder
if
what your
Junk has a
beliefs
pulse?
are.
He's still breathing?
Did we start the timer?
No, because then he's gonna get upset. No?
What? Stop anyway.
Actually, my kickstart is hard again. Hold on, never mind. Hold on, this might be a smart idea. He's got a
Okay.
That was a very fast pulse.
He's deliberating with his chat.
So
He's
you're saying
old. He
he
got
is
up.
upset.
Well, no, he's old. He got up. Your heart rate plummets every once in a while and jumps. You know, you're old. It's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's good. Someone should check on Junk though. His wife might be yelling at him.
Tangentially related to what Greg just said, if you get dizzy when you stand up, stand still and just like lift your knees a little bit and wiggle in place, and
Oh.
that will make it so that your blood pressure evens out, because it's just a matter of you standing up too quickly and your blood needs to rush to your head. So like,
Oh.
yeah, I learned that trick
enjoy
recently, and I was like, I need that.
Or another fun one, handstand.
Casino.
Nice. Oh,
Yep,
Rust.
nice.
Good shout.
Yeah, I clicked Rust before dice, but
Yeah.
Great
I just
movie,
saw
great
it.
movie, Casino. Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci. They smoke camel in those movies.
is
I like
racket in
that.
any
Yeah.
way
Yeah,
a
there's something
term
here.
for in a casino, or am I completely making that up?
What?
Racket,
racket?
is that a term?
That's usually a mob
like
term.
like
or something.
racketeering.
Racketeering.
Yeah, racketeering as well. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm. Yeah, it feels like a technical
What
term
does
for
tennis have
like
to do with it?
or roulette or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm making it
Good-
up.
I do
good
think
point,
that there
though.
is something racket has something to do with like gambling in a way.
It does. Yeah, you usually you launder your money through like a racket at a casino. A lot of times like that.
In Ozark, they use the casino.
We also
A
have
lot
a
of
minute
money.
and 10 seconds because the timer's on, so we're gonna actually have to answer now. I don't know
Well,
why
I
we got the timer for answering.
I feel very good about
Let's
these
do
three.
dice, then.
I'm a bit.
Let's do
I can
dice.
turn it off. That's
Okay,
fine.
I didn't know if there was a thing was stuck on. Okay.
No, I can turn
Are
it
we
off.
overlooking anything?
Well,
I mean,
Do you have any
Sag,
casino
Gen
stories
Z,
that
I don't know that
that
stuff.
Junk
like,
would know, Greg?
old things. I don't know.
No,
man.
do you have any casino stories?
Oh,
Have you been
Like-
with Junk or
like-
anything like that?
hi. Listen, the last time me and Jung hung out, it was TwitchCon,
Uh-huh.
and he was drunk, and it was a great time.
That's
and he's
prime
a very
casino
nice
time.
person. He did bring out a
Which
brick of
TwitchCon
cocaine.
was it? Was it the Vegas one?
No, God, I didn't
He
go to the
brought out,
Vegas
he
one.
brought out a what?
Oh.
No, he brought out a brick of cocaine.
Oh.
Greg, I can imagine the two
Could
of
it
us
be-
is hitting the tables all night. It would have been a fun time.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Could
I
it just
love
be
that.
brick for like the building itself?
could be.
There's a possibility for that, but I'd say we go with the ones we could easily get answers to: Racket
Well,
and Rust.
just what I was thinking specifically. I don't know. Maybe he just said casino, but he could have said also gambling, and the casino itself is what makes me think of
Oh,
what's the actual building?
Well, maybe
no, it's a good
casino
point.
is more. Oh no, Rust.
But
You
with
still
casino,
get.
not- you could
You'd probably
maybe
still get
it.
Rust,
I don't
right?
know. I could be wrong.
Okay, I know this is gonna sound dumb because you guys weren't here for it, and Z is on the opposite team. But myself, Junk, Z, and Larry played Schedule 1, and I spent the entire time in the casino. He might be trying to get me on the board.
Also, you can
I
piss
can
away your
see
life
it.
savings in a casino. I'm just
As a
saying.
player on the opposite team, he's not wrong.
Wait, was Junk in that lobby?
He was in the lobby. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked if you had any stories relating to a casino.
That's a
You know
good
what?
shout.
I had to
Good
think
shout.
about it.
Okay,
I had to think
okay.
about it. So Racket and Greg
Casino
might be our
war.
answers.
Honestly, I
could be
want that
Racket
to be
and Greg.
true.
Yeah, I think Racket and Greg might be our answers. Do we want to lock in Racket because we all have a good feeling about it?
I have a good feeling about it.
I
and if
worry
it's
that I've
wrong,
led us
then I
astray
think
and
we're
I've made up a
screwed either way.
term, but okay, good.
No, racketeering is real.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
I want it to be
I know,
Greg.
it's
I'm gonna.
I
Do you guys mind if I
I
shoot
want it to
Greg?
be Greg.
Can
I'm
I
okay
shoot
with that.
myself?
I'm okay with that. Oh,
Greg, I thought you were right. I thought maybe you could.
Scratch your memories together, Greg.
You might have been like sweet as well. It might have been Junkyard calling you sweet.
Chimchar. That's my favorite
Ooh.
starter for that gen.
Isn't that a camel? Am I making that
Chimchar,
up?
is that
Probably-
Gen 4 Pokemon?
Pokemon Ash, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, match.
Gen Z?
Sure.
A generation of
the-
Pokemon?
it's the newer one, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Is Chimchar newer?
yeah.
I thought Chimchar was Gen 4.
Chimchar.
Oh,
That was
Isn't
Chimchar's
that-
a fire type.
isn't he the
Is it 6?
fire?
Gen 6?
No, Gen 4 and 2006.
Yeah, Gen 4.
2010.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You know,
he's
I
a
think
starter,
it's gotta
right?
be Ash, right? Like,
Ash for
Ash
Pokemon.
and Gen
I
Z.
also
I think
think
Gen
that
Z
Ash
was
is
also a makeup
makeup
one as
still.
well.
Yeah, Toasted.
Gen Z for
Okay, I can see what
Gen
in my
4,
scary
like
click, I'm not
just
clicking
generation, I
anymore.
think that's
Scary-
reasonable.
That's not a scary
But
click.
like,
This is a scary clip.
why
You gotta get all these
Chimchar?
right, man.
Toast for like
Shut
for like
up.
cooking? Because like you could pick
Okay.
any other Pokemon.
Toast because
And
it's a
get
fire type,
Gen
is what you're
Z
saying, right?
Yeah,
and
that's what
Ash.
I'm saying, yeah.
It's not an actual camel, right? We
brick.
know that.
I just wanted, because there
Like
was
what
a
else would it be?
camel-looking fire
Chimchar is
Pokemon.
Gen
I just,
4, okay.
I
If you're
just
trying
wanted
to
make sure it
if you're trying to
wasn't
link
it's
that.
not
Toast and
I don't think it
Pokemon, I
was.
guess you pick a
Chimchar.
fire
You
type.
Put the
right?
fire out.
Oh no,
in your
Chimchar is the
Chimchar.
little like gorilla guy. I don't know.
Chimchar
Yeah.
is the monkey, the fire type
Yeah.
monkey from,
So I
from Gen
think
4.
it's Toast for.
Well,
fire.
hang on. The fact that she just confused a monkey and a gorilla, that was really making me question her.
I mean, it also is not a monkey; he's a chimp. Chimchar.
Look, I was just trying. It's fine.
I'm gonna click
Anyway,
toast.
I
He's an
think
ape, you
it's
guys. He's an ape.
There we go.
There we go.
Yes!
It was
There we
Brick.
go.
It was Brick.
I'm playing. You're on. You're gonna
Brick of cocaine.
It was the
be on
cocaine.
brick. Yeah, it was a brick. Yeah, it was either. Well, I was gonna say brick of money, but Greg,
yeah.
that was
Is
my
that a
gamble.
thing?
I had a feeling, and they didn't even think about it until Jivik, you brought it up.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry.
It was like
I'm
you
not
screwed
sure
that.
I know what a
They
brick
didn't
of
even think
money
about
is,
it.
dude.
But I actually said Greg's going to think about when we played Schedule 1, and that's all he's going to think about.
Well, to be fair, I was gonna lead us towards Joan of Arc, and I'm glad I didn't. So
Why?
Oh, yeah, didn't we
Brick,
almost
but it was
play
brick
Joan
of
Arc
money.
for makeup?
A brick of
Like-
money makes sense. Yeah.
So is it true that
Yeah.
the Gen Z generation they make shit up?
No, it was like makeup influencers on TikTok is what I was
Okay, so
going
we
for.
were
Oh,
right.
cool.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah.
It's close to
Got
what.
Yeah.
Was Ash
And
part
like
of your
Gen Z
makeup
is
or
like all
no?
about like skincare and makeup and stuff.
100%.
Gotta have
Get
good
ready,
skincare.
get ready
Those
with
love.
me. I love them so much.
Exactly. Yeah, there's so many on TikTok. It's all Gen Z peeps.
And millennials,
Millennials are
are all
like-
about dry skin, not drinking
No,
enough
we're all
water.
just like, I don't care. Life sucks. I'm depressed.
trying to,
Which is
Trying to-
why I'm not on
trying to keep the
TikTok
bank
anymore.
account
Yeah.
positive. Like, I
Fully
don't have
unmade.
money for that
Yeah.
shit.
Like literally all the millennials, they're just talking about how it's hard to buy a house and it's depressing and the economy sucks. That's like
And
all
their
the
Hogwarts
millennial
house.
stuff.
That's why we're
Because when you're trying to
investing
buy
in
a house,
shit
and
how
they're
can you
Hogwarts house.
afford nice face lotion? You know? I'm just
Exactly.
saying.
We're all poor and Gen Z still has parent money.
Wait, hey, Apple. Oh, she definitely. I don't know. I don't know what one of these words means.
What?
So a
Which one?
potato is like a thing you plant in the ground. It's like food.
Yeah,
Living
I've
on
never heard
Maine,
of popcorn
that's when-
before.
You're horny. What?
Oh, Rifton knows all about being horny on me.
Yeah, he does.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's me, the most horny guy you've ever met.
What's the
Oh,
word you're
yeah.
unsure of?
Crab rangoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the heck is that?
Crab rangoon?
Crab stuff with
You
cream
played in
cheese.
Stardew Valley, right?
I forget what it
Is
is
that a
every week.
thing?
In America, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, is that not a thing in other countries?
We don't have crab rangoon, no.
It's
So
like
they're-
it's a crab and cream cheese filled fried wonton. It's really good.
Yeah.
Is that like a gyoza? Is that what a wonton is?
Kind of.
It's just a
Here, I'll put a
fried version of
picture.
it, like fried wonton wrappers. So it's like crispy and
Like a fried gyoza?
It's like like
Yeah.
an Asian dish.
Mm-hmm. I think it's the same thing.
They're good.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, they're slightly
very
different. They're
similar.
like pasta slightly
Yeah.
differently.
All right.
I don't think it's a real Asian dish, but you know,
No, I think it's an
Mm.
American.
it's American
Chinese.
Asian.
It's an
yeah.
American Chinese dish for sure. It's pretty. It's
Yeah.
okay, I guess. Like I like crab, but I don't know if I'm a big fan of crab rangoon.
Yeah, I don't really care for it, but it is. What
I
it is.
loved it, but it would kill me to eat it now. So
Yeah, I think it's the sauce. The sauce is what makes it.
the sweet chili sauce. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Mm.
I just love
I
sweet
think-
chili
I
sauce
think
with
where you
everything.
grow up and like your exposure to seafood also massively affects how you see it. Because I really struggled when I first went to Japan, and I was like, damn, all of this is still has eyeballs on it, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. I think it's usually imitation crab that they use in crab rangoon
I
as
think
well.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
more
that
like
makes sense.
pollock
Is
and
it-
stuff like that.
Is it more like fast
But-
foody?
It's fast cuisine,
it's like
I would say.
fried. Yeah, it's like a fried thing.
Like
Yeah.
you would get it from the same place that you're getting like General Tso's chicken and stuff like that. Like
We don't
not
have that
tra-
here either.
Yeah, exactly. It's all the Americanized Chinese food items.
Oh, someone says it's called crab and cheese dumpling in Canada.
Oh.
Is that
Okay.
accurate? Canadians? No. Greg is
I
definitely.
don't know. I don't eat seafood, so.
They live
Apple
right by
is
the ocean.
not looking at chat.
Like fresh seafood's really nice. Get it all the time.
Yeah, no,
here.
I saw this thing about it was like millennials complaining that like most like book, you know,
Oh,
like fantasy
undeafened.
books and stuff, all like
Yeah, hey, Apple, can you go to the
17-year-olds.
channel?
Yeah.
They all have like a 17-year-old protagonist, and it's like, where are all the millennial protagonists in these books? And everyone's like, that, like, you don't want your main character complaining about like back pain and stuff.
I just took that personally in the form of a back spasm. So thanks a lot.
I had a like I sat down wrong after working out the other day, and it sent like pain up into my neck, and I couldn't turn my head for 2 days without like severe
Oh.
pain.
Oh, No.
You're still young though.
You're so young for that to be happening.
How did I do like tweak a nerve like that?
We need a new board.
Okay.
Getting
That's
rid of
fine.
Gat and Horny on main, that's crazy.
I know there was so
Thank
much
you.
potential on this board.
There was.
My word was crab rangoon, by the way. And I figured if we've been discussing it for 10 minutes, we shouldn't do that board, maybe.
Fair.
That's okay.
Luckily, I know all the words on this board, though. Wahoo!
What have we got here? Brat.
Hey, it's Canada. And Texas.
Is that the only custom word we've got here? I think it is.
I don't know what either of those things mean.
I forgot that there was a Brat.
I'm in Canada.
Brat
He's in
chat
Texas.
Twitch emote.
Okay.
Z and I. Excuse me.
Look, it's us,
correct.
Greg.
It's us. It's always been us. Whoa.
It's always been us.
I love
my,
Cube Loch Ness Wall Brat.
What?
I read the first 4 words. Cube Loch Ness Wall Brat. I love that.
My cube Loch Ness Wallbrat summer.
Honestly, that could be a tweet, and I bet you any money it would get some traction.
Probably.
You get a few barks from that one.
I'm going to my first Bass Pro Shop in a month.
Oh,
You gonna go
did you
fishing?
get married?
I love that for you.
Wallbrat summer.
I'm trying to think what the equivalent of ours is for that. It's like the first Tesco, like, or is it the first like Nando's? Like, what is our version of that?
The first like big Tesco though, like not
Yeah.
like one of those-
Last time I went to the UK, I bought a couple Tesco bags, and I still use them to this day at the grocery store.
Have you ever
Represented.
had a Tesco meal deal?
And every now and then, someone gets real confused when they have me, and they're like, "Wait, is there a Tesco in Texas?"
Yeah,
I'm a
did
big
you
fan
get
of the
did you get
Tesco
a meal
meal.
deal? Did you try one?
The meal deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
You don't know about the
It's a
Tesco
sandwich
meal
drink
deal?
and a snack for £3. It's and it's what
I
it
went
is.
5 years ago, and I'm not sure. Oh wait, 6 years ago, I went to the UK.
They have the section where they keep like all of like the potato chips and the sandwiches and like the chocolate bars and the drinks and stuff. They have like these big like meal deal signs, and you can get like one of each item. And
One
it's a
sandwich, one
thing.
snack, one drink.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever had a Tesco meal deal.
What?
And
How long do you live in the UK
quite
for?
a long time now. I live here right now, but
Yeah.
like pretty like half my life, so like 20 years I've lived in the UK.
Okay, what about
at
like a
least.
Sainsbury's
God.
meal deal?
I don't think I've ever had a meal deal.
Where do you?
That
do you
is
shop
just-
things? What's your?
I shop at Morrison's online usually.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
If you're gonna say Waitrose, I was gonna throw up.
I don't want to hear it
I'm
from
not
you,
rich enough to
Oswald.
shop- I'm not
I
rich
don't want to
enough
hear it
for
from you.
Waitrose, okay?
I live next door to one. I had to.
This guy's got gold membership at Waitrose.
Well, okay.
Oh, wow.
The thing about Waitrose membership that deeply upsets me is they don't like. I'd been using my Waitrose card every single time I went shopping for a whole year. I went to check like if I had any points or anything. It doesn't do that. It just keeps track of what you're purchasing, and then
Oh, it just collects your
offers you
data,
A
that's
weekly
it.
voucher. It just gives you a weekly voucher and collects your data.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, it just tries to be like, oh, you like all of these things. Maybe you'll like this thing. Here's a voucher for it. And it's like, no, thank you. I'm good.
Hmm. Yeah, meal deals are
I
so
don't
big
think
here.
Tesco
People
near me.
people will like judge you on your meal deal of choice.
Mhm.
Okay. I see like TikToks like reviewing meal deals and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
I live in Cornwall, so there's not really many big supermarkets here either. You know.
I grew up in Devon,
Oh, okay, cool.
like Exeter, near Exeter.
How, do you guys want to feel old?
Mm.
Not really.
The first Pirates of the Caribbean movie came out 22 years ago.
Yeah.
You stop that.
Why would you do this to us? Greg?
15 years ago yesterday, the fish fingers and custard episode of Doctor Who aired for the first time.
Ugh.
I don't know that
8 years
one.
ago. 8 years ago.
That's the
Matt
first
Smith.
episode of Matt Smith, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. In Amelia Pond.
Oh.
Amelia Pond.
Amelia.
I always like how he said Rory. It was like Rory.
Oh man, all the guys in Doctor
You always
Who deserve
overpronounce that
better.
O.
Always.
Rory deserved better. Mickey
Contest.
deserved better.
I'm sorry, did you just give Mickey credit for anything?
I don't know why I went there straight away.
Contest. Coach.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you can
that's
use a
good,
coach.
That's good.
I mean, playing cricket, I guess. The game cricket.
Yeah, that is
you
true.
That's a
that is
contest.
As a cricket,
is
as a
4 years
cricket
old? Well, I'm not
connoisseur, I
that
don't know
old.
how I feel about that one.
Texas
Sure,
barbecue
Contests.
contest.
I was thinking
I
that, but that's a little bit of a stretch
She
for
said
an
contest and
English.
not
Yeah, it's before my
Yeah.
time, so.
Yeah.
There's a barking contest. It's right next to the brat contest.
Yeah, why not competition?
The word
Contest.
contest over competition for some reason makes
Yeah.
me think of cheese, and I
Contest.
Cheese?
don't know.
Cheese. I like
I could see a cheese contest.
Wait, hold on. At the end of a contest, isn't there a check?
I'm thinking whether
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a prize money or like
yeah,
judges
check-
checking or something like that. Like I'm drawn to
checking
it.
make sure. Yeah, I sort of like that, Greg. You checking to make sure that the winner is the winner.
Yeah, let's
The
do bottom
judges,
two,
the
and then we'll hit
judges.
check, and then we'll go off from there because it's a 6.
We know coach. We know coach.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Oh
I don't know.
dear.
I don't think we know the same coach, Junk. I think we know different coaches.
Okay, I have some more ideas, but also
It was a good guess, honestly.
Cheese.
Olive,
Olive.
bratwurst.
like cheese.
If cheese is still hours after that, I'm gonna be so
It
amazed.
could be brat instead of brat.
Peppermint
There's
bark,
ketchup. There's
ketchup.
lemonade.
Ketchup and lemonade.
Texas barbecue.
I'd argue
Ketchup
they're
is
not
a food,
foods.
right?
Ketchup.
There's lots of
it's
food in
fine.
Texas.
I think I would call it a condiment before I would call it a
Well, you
food.
wouldn't call it a drink.
No, totally.
Hey, when I was poor,
Um,
we made ketchup sandwiches. It was a fucking food.
Yo, I would dip chips in ketchup when I ran
Oh,
Box
he
of
loves egg
food.
porridge. That's a
Ketchup
food.
sandwiches went crazy.
Okay.
I'll stand by
Yay.
that.
Crickets are food.
Okay.
Crickets
Food.
are
So it was
food.
not brat.
Okay,
Probably
that's
not.
that done.
All right, guys, we're
That's
gonna
nice and
catch up
easy.
this round. I was thinking, okay, along
gonna
the lines
catch
of
up this
cricket,
round?
what if
Haha.
it's boxing?
Good one, Kara. High five.
What if it's box?
High five.
Boxing,
You
yeah,
must have heard that one. No one? That was a mustard one. That was okay. I'll leave.
Oh, did you say boxing?
Yeah,
Oh, I did, well, I said
I did
heard
not
must
catch
have.
that,
I heard
sorry.
it correctly.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I came to the conclusion, as many times I've played this with Apple, our brains are so far apart.
barbecue
there's no
sauce.
point of even playing.
I'm the
or
exact
trying
same
to
junk.
guess.
Even we don't have any British synergy or anything. Like it's bad.
I mean, I love Apple. Don't get me wrong; she's amazing, she's beautiful, and everything. But my brain and hers are. I am so far on the other side of the world from this woman.
Yeah, for
I just
good
don't.
reason.
Yeah. It's
Literally.
probably safer. Yeah, it's probably safer that way.
No, but in all honesty, no. Yeah, Apple, are you from a different part of England from every other British person we're friends with? I don't get
I
it.
used to live right next
I
to.
was gonna say
where
she
Apple
sounds like
lives.
she's just from general south, which is
Where are you from? I don't know.
Without doxing
England.
yourself, of course. Yeah, there you go.
Just England. Ah, yes. The
What she-
great
I didn't hear
prince
what
of
she said.
England.
Like
England.
Jack's here being like, I grew up here, and Apple's like, England, and that's all you get.
Bloody hell. I know where you're from.
I used to live about
I
30
respect
minutes
it.
from where Apple lives now.
Oh, that's nice. Do you guys like hang out? Or does she
We
always
went-
forget to
we
answer
went
your
and did-
messages?
We went and did an escape room. It was awesome.
Oh, I saw
Oh,
that.
that's so
I saw
fun.
that.
Those
I
are
think I saw that
fun.
on Instagram. Yeah, that's nice.
Aw.
Those are fun.
Now, I mean, England's still freaking pretty big. How long does it take though to drive across?
It's the size
England?
of Alabama.
It's
Is it really? I thought it was
probably
longer
like
than
12
that.
hours,
It's only-
maybe more.
Yeah,
16.
it's like.
Yeah, England.
That's
about
what
12
she
hours,
said.
I'd say.
I think you can get from the bottom of England to the top of Scotland in like 16 hours.
Oh shit! Really?
Walking?
16?
I know.
I'd
you
imagine,
London
like,
from
Newcastle
London
to
London
Cornwall.
to Edinburgh in
What?
4 hours.
I think like
I thought it
Newcastle
was
to Cornwall will be like
Bigger
16.
than that.
I thought
Imagine
it was
top of
like a
Scotland's
6-hour
more.
drive.
I did what Sheffield to Aberdeen in I think like.
Wait, are we saying England or Great Britain?
Great Britain. is
We're
what we're
talking
saying.
England, and then also says
Okay.
Scotland included. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scotland's
so I'm
better, yeah.
confused.
Some people
So-
refer to England as all of Great Britain,
England or Great Britain?
and the Scottish get
Well,
offended by that.
So I was saying
As
that
they
from
should.
England
Yeah.
to the top of Scotland
The island.
specifically would be.
Yeah, that's
I
what-
think, 16
That's what I was
hours, I think,
thinking.
to
I was in.
the top of England.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
in
so
what I
Great
was
Britain.
thinking.
Got it.
I'm thinking
So
like at
16
least 20
hours.
hours.
I would say like about 20 hours too. I think maybe.
All right. So
maybe
then,
20 hours.
and what about east to west or
20 hours.
vice versa?
Or like 4 hours.
Well, that depends. Are you?
Yeah, not very
it depends
far.
Where you're driving.
I-
east to-
I feel like
you
it's
driving
probably
just
8
east to
hours.
west
Well,
and
just
then-
from coast to coast.
Like
Well,
at its
'cause it gets
widest
wider
point,
at the bottom.
Yeah.
probably like 5 hours, maybe 6.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that
Okay.
far,
I
it's
thought.
not.
I thought. it
At
was
its
bigger
thinnest
than
point, it's probably like 3. Like
God,
Hull,
and
like
I live
Liverpool
at the
to.
I live at the westernmost point, right? And I can drive to London in 4 hours, probably.
Yeah. Which is
you
pretty
can get
southeast.
from the
All
very
right.
bottom of England to the very top of Scotland in 14.5 hours.
No way.
Wow.
Really?
Wow, that's
The entirety of Great Britain can fit inside Kansas, apparently.
I know that Texas
That
is 3
tracks.
times the size of the UK.
What?
Yeah.
That's not real. I
So
thought it was like more like California or something.
Great Britain is 80,000 square miles and Kansas is 82,000
how
square miles.
many
That's
people live-
crazy.
and how many people live
Like
there?
80,
I mean,
80 mil, maybe?
Holy cow, that's a lot of people in that small space.
Pretty dense, yeah.
God, I never realized.
And we still
that.
got
UK
a
is
lot of
deceptive. I
a
thought
lot
it
of
was
rural
bigger.
areas too. Like
gonna
it's
say,
I mean,
we are
but
very.
The UK's been around. I mean, how long has the UK been around? For freaking eons. I mean,
Eons.
A
Very long
millennia,
time.
perhaps.
Very long time.
Yeah.
Longer than that.
Millions of
were-
years.
We
Millions.
were
Yeah.
living in poop huts before the Romans arrived. We were living in poop huts while like China had fireworks and repeater crossbows, you know?
gotta wonder.
It's
From
still
London
pretty
to
much around there,
Edinburgh
yeah.
is 7.5
Edinburgh.
hours. Wow.
Edinburgh.
Whatever, bro.
Sorry, I can't let that one slide.
I'm
Edinburgh.
Okay,
American
guys.
and I pronounce my letters.
Fine. Edinburgh.
Is it
you
Edinburgh.
bastards.
Edinburgh.
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 Just
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Yeah, bruh.
So-
Just say bruh.
I pronounce my letters, okay?
Edinburgh.
It's
Edinburgh.
anywhere with HAM as well is just not ham. So like Nottingham, Birmingham.
Yeah.
Rotterdam.
Yeah, sorry. H isn't a letter here, so
Yeah, what is H?
H and Z. Z
Oh,
Royal
instead of
Viking.
H.
I
yeah.
don't think Z.
Zed Royal Viking.
I think Z is a letter just exists to appease zebras and nothing else.
I agree with that. I say Z every other time, other than zebra.
I say Z all the time, but yeah.
Syrup.
Zebra?
Like, why? Maybe not Goldilocks. I don't know why, but that was kind of. I was thinking like bears and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Syrup. Hmm.
I get it. I can see it.
Oh,
Are you
wait,
thinking
yeah, it's
honey, like
porridge.
Winnie the Pooh and honey?
Maybe I was thinking honey. Yeah. And then when I went to bear.
Porridge and honey.
Yeah.
What's the
Syrup
word?
infinite.
Syrup.
I mean, is it just syrup 1 and then contest
lemonade,
6?
also, no,
Like, what do we...
lemonade also has.
Oh.
Nope.
Syrup.
Lemonade is sugar, lemon water, or lemon juice, and water. That is lemonade. There's no syrup.
But like, if you got lemonade from a drinking fountain, it
Still,
would be syrup.
still would nope. Still just lemon.
Like
lemon
7
juice.
Up?
Yeah,
That's well. 7-Up is. I've
Is
never
it-
seen a
is
It's
it
7-Up
lemon up.
syrup.
It's lemonade.
she's
Lemon
British,
up?
Greg.
It's
Lemon
lemon
up?
up.
It's lemon. Okay, all right. If it's a British,
At
thing,
least
it's
in
a
the
British thing.
UK, lemonade is 7 Up. It's the same thing.
I'm
or Spr-
sorry.
or Sprite.
What?
Or Sprite.
Yeah, that is true. I have heard that before.
Lemonade is a carbonated drink here.
Yeah, unless you're specifically buying still lemonade, you're gonna
Yeah,
get
or cloudy lemonade.
Brother,
Like,
what?
Greg,
I
if
thought,
you go to
honestly,
Trader
I
Joe's
thought
and
the
they have
Canadians
the
would be
French
with us on that.
lemonade, it's all like
T-Joe's
carbonated as
never
well.
misses. They never miss with anything.
We
that
don't
they
have that in Canada.
You're
I thought
Trader
Canada would be
Joe's.
with
No,
us.
it's an American thing.
I also think if we go back to contest, I like box for boxing, cricket, bikini.
But
fuck
why?
you
But
want the bikini
why not
contest?
competition?
Yeah.
I don't. Cause to avoid coach, maybe was that the only
I
reason?
don't know. Apple also strikes me as the person that would say the word contest over competition.
cricket contest.
So I don't know if it's just a choice of words.
What about contest? Is there anything that fits with contest?
I contest.
Maybe it
the
was
existence of
contention
Texas.
and not contest. Okay, well, there's a wall between us when we have to when we agree and disagree. There's a contest.
Mhm. True.
You know,
we like to check
Hello,
for
Billy Bob.
contest too as well. We had that.
Yep. Well, we had that up there. What about the cube?
The
I
cube.
was thinking of
The
like
cube?
a Rubik's cube solving competition. Is what I was thinking of.
Like,
Wow.
those are-
like
those are
like
the same.
like
My
speed
pussy
cubing.
could not get drier.
Yeah.
What did you just say? A Rubik's cube solving contest?
Yeah,
Have you
speed
not
cubing,
seen
bro.
speed
You're not tapped in
cubing?
with speed
Thing?
cubing.
Sick.
Speed
It is
cubing's a
so-
I'm
thing. It's a
Googling this.
thing.
Speed
Yeah, fuck
cubing
you, Greg.
Oh
contest.
my god, Greg, it's insane.
Holy shit! Look at them go!
I'm telling you, bro. You gotta get tapped
Oh,
in.
these guys are so fast!
Okay, hear me out, and you're gonna have to
Okay.
just you're gonna have to just listen.
Are y'all clicking stuff?
Huh?
We're tapping.
no,
We're not.
I'm
We're not
not
locking
clicking
things in
nothing,
yet,
huh?
but we're highlighting.
Me,
Okay, I
I'm
don't know
not
what Greg
clicking
was
nothing.
talking about then.
Oh,
Okay,
the
Greg
speed cubing.
confused me.
Googled
Rubik's
speed
Cube
cubing.
thing. They were telling me about it. I didn't know it was a
Oh,
thing.
gotcha. You
I
looked up a
watched the
video.
video.
No, why have you clicked foot?
Well, there's sometimes in a locker room you check how, maybe your buddy has a bigger foot than you.
And I feel like syrup also makes
What?
sense.
They have big socks. What's your point?
No, just who has bigger feet.
Have you
Maybe
ever
can
have
trade
you
shoes.
ever spilled syrup on the ground and then stepped in it in your
Yeah.
foot with your foot?
I've had
Not
syrup
in
on my
it,
feet
I've
before.
Never spilled
Yeah,
syrup
I've
on the
done
ground.
that.
Pretty
I've
much.
gotten stu-
yeah.
I have also gotten sticky stuff on my feet before.
That's crazy. Okay, so
I'm
it's
just gonna click
100%
Canada.
Canada, right? Yeah, 100% Canada. I do think lemonade. I think I'm thinking British lemonade.
You want to go for those
when I
before the
think-
contest ones?
Well, okay, we can do contest first. Cricket, right? 100% cricket.
I hate that cricket's in. Okay. And box for the same
That's
reason.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't get the idea of lemonade being 7-Up.
Okay, so when I think syrup, quite often I think like soda specifically,
Yeah.
and then in the UK that is just one and the same, unfortunately. Whatever your personal.
Oh
stance
yeah,
is on that.
in England, Greg, they think lemonade is Sprite.
Yeah, no, that's not how that works. It's okay. You can be wrong.
Yeah,
So,
lemonade is Sprite to them.
I mean, the Americans think iced tea is tea with ice in it. So, I mean, there's that.
What?
Iced tea, not that. That's not how iced tea's supposed to taste. It's not
What?
just tea with ice cubes. Yeah, iced tea.
It is. It's. What do you
not.
mean?
It's not. Iced tea, I'll show you iced tea. I'll bring
I don't
you
know
iced
what
tea.
Greg
Also, you
is
can click
talking
it.
about. I
Also,
don't,
you can
Yeah,
click it.
I don't know what he means.
Just go ahead.
I
I
know
don't
what your
know.
guys' sweet tea, I'm pretty sure.
It was
Okay, how many
actually
for
lemonade?
contests have we done?
You
We've
mean,
done.
yeah, wait, what do you mean, Greg?
potentially
Sweet tea?
four.
Sweet tea. Yeah, sweet tea.
No,
is
I lied.
actually-
Three.
That's in the South. Sweet tea is in the South.
There's a world
But that's
where
what
Canada was
the rest
is
of
a
the world calls
crossover.
that
I don't
iced
know.
tea.
Mm.
Yeah, that's in the South.
Do we feel
I
good
like
about
Czech?
check
Czech
or
is the best
cube?
one.
I like check as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cube or end?
Cool.
Because we can't win. Well, we
I'm
could, but we'd have to
I'm
guess
not
to
sold
win.
on
We have
cube, but
syrup
I
and we
could
have a
be sold
6.
on
We,
You can win.
Okay,
Go
check
for
to
it.
me.
Like we'd have to fully
say
guess
go
to
for
win.
it.
So I'm down to
Yeah, go
like
for it, dude.
chill.
Hey, Jivik, I don't know if you want to be the one to put the foot in your mouth. No? Okay.
Continue.
I'm just gonna click on guessing. Before we go put it on there.
But yeah, Greg, there's sweet tea and there's iced tea. It's two different things.
Yeah. Well, the rest of the world calls iced tea what you
Ooh.
guys call sweet tea.
I'm glad we didn't click cube.
And then measure.
But that,
Oh
that
my
I mean,
God.
basically,
So
sweet
depressing.
tea is just full of sugar.
Yeah.
Is all that is.
Yeah. That's. it's
Yeah, I
delicious.
don't. Yeah.
Thinking
if you-
wall. I don't know what else it would be. Note?
Measurement.
Yeah, I don't know what else.
Oh,
the
a
third one
note.
would be.
Oh, we getting like
Like,
musical?
cube,
Like is like
obviously, but,
measures
like-
and
Cube.
measurements is like a musical thing, no? Hold on a
feel
minute.
Sorry, I was too busy trying to
Hold
solve
on.
my Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, I think wall.
I know how to do a Rubik's cube.
Like
was
you
trying to-
measure
I was trying to
You can,
remember
like-
how to do it.
measure your height on the wall.
There's one.
Wait,
move
did I
get
cook,
stuck
chat?
in,
Did
but
I
usually
cook?
But also
figure it
just like you have measurements of the like home layout, apartment
Oh
layout.
my
that
god,
sort of
Eloise
thing,
isn't
like,
going to the
for-
gym with me. I'm gonna kill
furniture and
myself.
stuff.
Yeah, I could see that. Like, I was thinking maybe note. I don't know why you take.
I was
notes on
thinking
measurements.
notes
The
too.
Loch Ness Monster is very long.
Ooh, wait.
What about
Actually,
like
save.
a yard of silk?
True.
What about the Goldilocks zone in terms of astronomical
I
units?
had it.
How big is Papa Bear?
Wait, that's funny. Or we could end because like we can't win this round.
True.
We haven't gotten another clue.
Yeah, if we can't end it here, then we might as well just.
Yeah.
Done.
You fools.
Well, I mean, we had no other clues. We had no other
Minx,
clues.
Minx, there's no rock we can throw right now.
Everyone likes Z's answer in my chat. The Goldilocks zone.
The Goldilocks zone.
Or for like space, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Oh shit, Goldilocks is actually a really good call though.
I thought it was gonna be note. Like, isn't that a musical thing? A measure or something?
But Goldilocks literally does the like, this one's too warm, this one's too
Oh,
cold, this one's
yeah,
just
yeah,
right.
true,
and
true.
so like she literally goes through and measures everything.
Can't believe someone like imagine someone breaking into your house and then criticizing your cooking. It's crazy.
Seriously.
I do remember and it read as a real story, but obviously it could have been totally made up. It was like a Reddit story of back when someone was like a really poor student and someone broke into their place and then saw they didn't have anything and felt really bad and ended up bringing them some other stuff they'd stolen.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because they broke in, it was just a mattress on the ground and they ate on a cardboard box.
That's actually kind of 5-head. I'm gonna start living like that.
I did before I had a TV stand, and it was all of the memes of when a guy lives by themselves. I just
Oh, men live like this, yeah.
Yeah.
I forget. There's a
I could see
subreddit
Jack
for it. I
living like
forget what it's
that.
called. No, I live nice.
Is it male living spaces?
Also, can you vouch? Also, can you vouch?
Nice. Yeah, Jack's apartment is really
Thank
nice.
you.
I don't think
dude,
it was
I'm so glad
him,
the
though.
IKEA
Was it
boxes
your
are still holding
landlady?
up.
No, that's majority mine.
Jack, is it the Reddit male living spaces?
Chihuahua.
That is the Reddit, yes. Male living
What?
spaces.
Chihuahua.
It's because we must have figured out our last one, right?
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua
Okay.
coin.
Okay, what
Yeah.
were we on?
Chihuahua, does it border Texas? It's North Mexico, right? It could. It could.
Why did you guys follow me onto Brat?
Chihuahua.
Any explanation you guys are
Chihuahuas are
brats.
Yeah, Chihuahuas are a little pain in the ass.
Yeah, maybe that's better.
And then what were we on last round?
Foot.
I don't know, but I gotta go. So
We had
Cube and
foot. We were on
something
foot and
else.
cube. That was the only thing we were on.
Where do you got to go?
I've got another session.
I've also got to bounce after this.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. Gotta
Rat
go.
and bark. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
No, we were on another word, right?
It was cube.
We were on cube and foot. We were on cube and foot.
Something else. 'cause
But
she's
okay, what
just
are we
given us
missing? Are we missing
two.
a contest?
We got all the
Box,
syrup.
bikini, check.
Wait, why was there bikini for syrup? I didn't catch that one.
Bikini
Never
was
mind.
contest.
Bikini contest.
That was
Yeah,
contest. Yeah, I had to.
yeah,
think about
that
it.
was-
Wait, what are our 6 contests? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Barking
cricket,
contest?
box, bikini, maybe bark.
Would Canada maybe have some
Canada might have been a contest just because it's a stretch and it's like an international competition.
or America are contesting to take it over as a 51st state?
True.
I don't know. I think Texas.
So we either have a contest left or a syrup left. That's
Well,
that's.
she's given
I don't know.
she's given us a 2, and I swear we were on a third word, but I can't.
I
remember
would just
what it
go
was.
with
I thought it was
Texas.
cube,
I
foot,
honestly, I
and-
would just go Texas. I say we screw the pooch here, for lack of better terms.
I think Apple's screaming. She was like, "You were on this word. You were on this word."
We had
and then
Goldilocks earlier
Goldilocks is
for
gotta be
syrup.
one of
Wait, no,
theirs,
that
so
was Goldilocks
on
for
there.
syrup. That was last round, wasn't it? But do you think Goldilocks is theirs?
I thought we went off that. Our names weren't hovering it.
I don't think they. I think we were only hovering foot and cube at the end of last round.
Okay.
But Goldilocks could be syrup, or it could. She wants us to go for the win, right?
Was that was that well, Greg, did you stay on contesting the wall or did we click off that too?
I stayed on it.
Oh,
I was
okay,
doing it as a
okay,
joke.
okay.
Well, but she's given us a 2, which means that one of these is right?
I don't remember us having anything on Goldilocks, and I'll put my name on that. Like I
be fair,
genuinely don't
Jack,
remember
at the
wall.
start, we were thought for porridge having syrup in it.
There is no other word we had clicked this entire game than these two, right? There's nothing we clicked.
I don't think so.
We never clicked
Junk,
Christmas
be
mirror,
our
Texas
deciding
snow
factor
bubble.
here.
No, Apple and I brains are so far off. I'm not.
Doesn't matter. It's okay, brain. No working
Yeah,
here. You just need to
yeah.
help
My
us get
brain.
an idea.
No,
Wall was more
No.
recent.
What?
I'm not even. I'm not joking. I have zero idea. I don't. know.
Wait. Didn't Greg say wall this round? No, that was
Last
before
round,
the clue
yep.
came in. It was before the clue came in, but it was this round. Because we were talking about contesting.
I'm gonna click wall, and we're gonna move on.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god, thank god.
Oh, man.
I
It was still getting Goldilocks.
Nice.
Where the hell did you guys get wall from for contest syrup in Chihuahua?
Greg said it once.
You gotta test it. Yeah.
Greg
and then
said
you
it
also gotta-
jokingly, and you guys, this must be a clue, and it was just right. Like, what the fuck?
That's awesome. Good job, Greg.
Good
I've
game.
got a
No.
best. Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one, everybody.
Bye,
Greg.
Greg.
Codenames lobby.
Yeah. GG
Bye,
gamers.
everyone.
Bye.
GG.
What a session. That was stressful. That was stressful, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Alright, YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. God, it's like the more people you have, the more stressful it is, and like everyone argues, and like there's a lot more like overthinking, which I think is like funny in its own way. I do think so. Like I think it makes the game harder though. It really does. But thank you for watching YouTube. I appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. Follow me on Twitch to watch it live, and have a good one. Bye bye.